This makes Jim Crow look like Jim Eagle.
You want me on that wall. You need me on that wall.
Can we make this last forever?
tracks today.
Turn that beat up, dada. Turn that beat up, dada. Seasons always change around. I got lost but found. Turn that beat up, dada. Seasons always change around. I got lost but found. You're the only one around me. Secret Seasons always change around.
All right, I guess that's a long enough intro. Mic check, mic check. Are we ready to go? Are we lit? Is everything right? We are back for the second half of this double header, and I promised you guys we would be getting back to the diaspora war. I've been pushing it back a day or two because I like to spread out the content. I don't want to keep grinding the same acts over and over again. But some stories just don't die right away. And this war is definitely not dying anytime soon. The diaspora wars rage on. And so I'm here to just report. I'm going to observe and report. I'm not going to involve myself in the diaspora war. You're not going to catch me making a lot of videos or whatnot. But it is fun to watch. And shout out to Chocolate Bunny. I want to cover a couple of things before we get too deep into it, because Bunny did point this out last time we were on this subject. Benin named Spike Lee and wife ambassadors for African Americans in the U.S. Benin has appointed renowned American filmmaker Spike Lee and his wife Tanya Lewis Lee, a seasoned producer and author, as its ambassadors for African Americans in the U.S. The couple are expected to serve as thematic ambassadors, raising awareness and supporting initiatives to promote Benin's ties with people of African descent. The agreement was finalized during their visit to Cotonou, Benin's capital, last week, French public broadcaster RFI reports. The government says it will help reconnect people of African descent around the world to their historical, cultural, and spiritual roots. The West African country also hopes the move will promote cultural tourism. It has come up with several initiatives encouraging people of African descent to reclaim their heritage and pure citizenship where eligible. I don't want to read this whole thing to you guys, but I'm sure you get the message here. We was Beninigans. We was Beninigas once upon a time. I want to just do a quick Google search. Benin slavery history. The Kingdom of Benin had a complex history with slavery involving both the capture and sale of enslaved individuals and the use of slavery within its own society. For over 200 years, powerful kings in what is now Benin captured and sold slaves to Portuguese, French, and British merchants. So Spike Lee is going to be the ambassador now. I wonder if he'll ever bring up all the slavery that they used to do so much. I wonder if that's the thing. Because when we were talking about this last time, I think we were talking about the African Union claiming Black America and all that. And Chocolate Bunny, again, you wanted me to pull up a Philip Scott clip off of I forgot her name. But this lady's show, and we actually tried to find it on her show, and I couldn't find it. Queen Janice, right? We pulled up her show, and I couldn't find it, but now I found the isolated clip. So let's take a listen. Apparently, Phil Scott knew full and well what the African Union was up to, but he never warned his pro-Black audience. That was the charge that Janice was leveling at him.
The reason why I didn't make content about the African Union saying anything, the African Union has no power. The African Union has no voice. I've been to the African Union myself. We've dealt with people from the African Union. They're not organized to do anything. They're not organized enough to do things on the African continent, beyond with you. So anything they're saying about reparations or whatever is just talk. They do not and cannot intervene in American affairs. They don't even intervene in African affairs, like talking about. The African Union can't tell Rwanda, stop doing this, South Africa, stop doing that, Uganda, don't do this. I'm just saying things. I'm not saying they doing anything wrong. They have no power. I'm telling you, none of the presidents in the African continent listen to them. That's almost like a social club at this point. They have no power. They have an agenda and all these other things they want to do, but they don't have any power because I've asked them questions about, hey, in the past, about the diaspora. What are y'all doing? XYZ. Well, we're trying to do this and well, we're trying to do that. And they ain't done the thing. So I won't even waste my time talking about, some kind of, see. There's a lot of people talking and they don't know what the hell they're talking about.
I feel attacked.
They just run off at the mouth. You haven't engaged these people. A lot of you haven't been over there where they at to even know what they got going on. That's why certain things I don't even talk about. Oh, y'all talking about the African Union 6th region. Oh, they're going to, that been set up way before about it. I knew when they did this years ago. Oh, the diaspora gonna be the 6th region. And at that time I said, oh, okay. Well, what y'all gonna do for the diaspora then? Oh, y'all doing some citizenships? What are y'all doing? I asked that question. Well, we doing it. And this when Dr. Arcana was still around. She was the most vocal person from the African Union. And they let her go. Says a lot about that. And the reason why they let her go, she told it, was because Emmanuel Macron didn't like how she was on his bumper all the time. And if Emmanuel Macron could get her removed out of her position as a permanent representative of the African Union to the United States, because he said so, that means it has no power. So that's why I didn't even engage in certain conversations. How is the African Union gonna come over here to the United States, tell the U.S. government, give me the reparations for Black people? Like, do y'all really think sometime before you talk? I gotta go there today. Do you really think? You're just in a chat mad about something that would never happen. This government is not gonna give the African Union crap. So chill out. This is what happens when you let people run off at the mouth till you don't know what's going on. Geopolitics is something important for all of us as FBAs. We need to know what's going on over there in Africa, in the Caribbean, in Latin America, in Asia, in all these different places. We need to know. Because when you don't know, people could come in and say, look at what they about to do. And they haven't done a freaking thing. They have the simple thing they could do is give us citizenship. They can't even do that. They can't tell a single African nation to give us citizenship. That's nothing but paperwork and a passport. So they can't do that, but they can come over here and get the American government to give our reparations to them. Like, okay. So just wanted to clear that up.
Did you clear it up? Because raise your hand in the chat if you've ever met with the African Union before. Right? Come on, raise your hand in the chat if you ever met with the African Union before. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. See what it is you guys just weren't going to say anything. You weren't going to say anything, and you're not the only one. Y'all were not going to say anything. Y'all wasn't going to say nothing. If you met with the African Union when they was creating the 6th region, and unless you came back and did a video explaining that they was creating the 6th region and people just didn't see it, that's the only way that I would understand. But if you were there in the meeting when the African Union said, hey guys, let's rope all these Negroes together, use their buying power in our marketing material, go to the Geneva conference and say, these are the ones who were transported on boats to America. They are prisoners at war and they should be repatriated to Africa because they have lost their language, lost their culture, lost their home. And by international law, they should be repatriated. If you heard all that, because that's what they wrote. We didn't write it. If you heard all that and you knew that there were dark-skinned people in America, then you should have came and blew the horn on that one. Don't you think you should have came and blew the whistle? Don't you think you should have talked against it, not asked them for citizenship? You know Americans don't give a damn about going to Africa. You know Americans don't give a damn about no African citizenship. I don't know why y'all be sitting on here playing dumb. And what's so fucked up about it?
So a big thing underlying this whole FBA Pan-African beef is reparations territory. And so there's this idea that like the African Union basically came out and said they kind of want to put their hands in the pie. You know, maybe they should manage America's reparations. And so of course niggas don't like the sound of that.
We are not pan-Africanizing the reparation struggle. So you find African Americans are fighting for reparations on their own. Africans in Europe are fighting for reparations on their own. Africans in South America are fighting for reparations on their own. And Africans in the continent are fighting for it on their own. And we are facing the same white supremacy. Why don't we unite as a global African race and fight for reparations from a united front? Therefore, if one of us gets shortchanged, we have each other's backs. If African Americans are getting shortchanged by white people in America, we have their backs. We as Africa, we say, hey, if you guys are not giving African Americans exactly what they want, no gold for you, no cocoa for you, no Coal Town for you. That's the brotherly love that I need us to have as a global African race. We are stronger together. We are more, and we will get far together if we fight for reparations from a pan-African standpoint. We need to be united in this. That's how the reparation struggle can be very powerful, and that's how we will intensify the struggle, and that's how we will get exactly what we are owed.
And it's amazing how Africans feel as if they are owed something alongside Black Americans when you are literally the ones who sold us, right? So you got what you were owed. If the white man shortchanged you on your slaves a couple hundred years ago, that's not my problem. And I'm not here to help you collect on that debt. I'm good now. I'm extra good now. I don't need that. Can you guys hear the clip? Can you guys hear that audio playing? Let me, you know what? Let me just reset it just in case, because I'm getting messages back here. Okay, yeah. Let's reset.
White people are never,
There we go.
ever, ever going to give up white supremacy willingly. And that's because of the consequences that it would cause if they gave it up. And I'm not talking about mean words related to race. I'm not talking about hurt feelings. I'm talking about systemic white supremacy. White supremacy is all about control of resources. And these resources could be labor, they could be territory, they could be the resources on that territory, like oil or cobalt. It's also about power, legislative power, economic power, cultural power, or influence. And all these different facets of white supremacy have worked together for hundreds of years to put white people in the place they are now. White people are 14 or 15% of the world population. They control 60% of the wealth. In the United States, white people are 60% of the population and control 84.5% of the wealth. Even if you cut out the top 1%, the median household income for white families is $205,000 a year. For Black people, it's $44,000 a year. Black people in the United States are about 16% of the population. In 1865, they held 0.5% of the wealth. In 2023, they held 4.2% of the wealth. Africa is 17% of the world's population, but holds less than 2% of global wealth. And I'm bringing up Africa because white supremacy is a global system. And to end global white supremacy, it's necessary to remove the control that white people have over territory that they've taken through white supremacy. A lot of people will conflate race with class, but it's not the same thing at all. In fact, for the territories that are under European occupation, the problem is a race issue, not a class issue primarily. From the perspective of the invaded, when Europeans invaded territory, is it only the rich Europeans that are the problem?
It's always the gays. These are rich suburban gay. Got everything to be happy about and angry about everything.
That nigga gay, nigga gay, nigga gay, nigga gay, nigga gay, nigga gay.
No, it's the poor Europeans as well. Let's say you got rid of all the billionaires in Australia. From the Aboriginal Australians' point of view, is the problem over, or are the people that invaded his land still occupying his land? I feel like the reason why people say no war but class war is because the other types of oppression are systems that benefit them. Class is the way that white people are oppressed as a race. Racism is the way that benefits white people as a race. So it makes sense to me that they want to get rid of class instead of talking about race.
And shout out to Angry Snowman kicking the show off with that $5
Come
donation.
on, share your dollar, give me your dollar, share your dollar with me. Come on.
He says, so the global minority is kicking the global majority's ass. That sounds like a you problem. You know, yesterday, I think I was over on a Chaotic Truth channel. And was it Chaotic? No, maybe it was Witch Doctor. I forget who. I forget. I was on somebody's channel and we were having this conversation about black-white stuff. Yeah, I think it was Chaotic, but I forget who I was talking to, because you know Chaotic always let these pro-blackity blacks run their mouth over there and spout their theories and whatnot. And maybe it was Jay Prince explaining how, you know, the white man did this and the white man did all that, and it's not because black people are so terrible. It's not because black people need to do better. And I just raised the issue to him, like, well, I know you want to say it's the white man and all this, but maybe just for a minute, let's hold this idea in our head just as a thought experiment. What if it is a lot of the black people's doing? Like, what if black people are doing a lot of things to themselves that have nothing to do with the white man? What if that's the case? If that, then what? And that's a terrible, terrible question to ponder, right? So when Snowman says the global minority is kicking the global majority's ass, that sounds like a you problem. It's a frightening thing to consider. It might be you.
Or they think that getting rid of class will also get rid of race. If we say we want to end white supremacy, but white people will still have the things that they got through white supremacy, then what has really changed? When you stop a thief that is stealing from you, do you let the thief keep what he stole? Of course not. So let's talk about what would happen if the United States redistributed funds equally among the people in the United States.
And you know what's so funny? The other day I played a clip about the cargo cult and how the core essence of the cargo cult is our ancestors are sending us all these wonderful things, but the white man, he intercepts these things before they can actually get to us. And so they have to build up all this cargo cult facade to try to convince the ancestors to send them more things so that the white man, maybe he won't steal them this time. And that's what a lot of these guys sound like. You know, the white man stole our history. The white man stole our resources or whatever. You guys, you sound like the cargo cult.
In a vacuum, white median household income, 205,000. Black median household income, 44,000. If you redistribute the wealth, these people come down. The average is like 128,000. That would be a huge jump up for Black people, but it would be a huge drop for white people. Then you have to consider how the United States gets that wealth in the first place. The United States is 4% of the population, holds 35% of the wealth. So the wealth that the United States has is based on stealing from other people. If you globally redistribute the wealth that the United States has 4% of the wealth. That's a drop of 30%. What would the United States look like then? If you don't want that to happen, then you have to allow the United States to keep doing the evil things that it does all around the world to maintain that percentage of wealth. It's also the same problem as earlier. If the white people took this land, but they get to retain it after white supremacy ends, then how is white supremacy really over?
That's about enough out of you, guy. Because the thing is, like, the whole pan-African thing, at its heart, it's about all the global melanated people teaming up against Whitey. And your beef with Whitey might not be the same as my beef with Whitey. So I don't know if we should all be on the same team together.
And rising. We have to be aware of the fact that there were Sambos, Coons, and house Negroes among our ancestors. And believe it or not, that bloodline of those Sambos, Coons, and house Negroes, that bloodline is still around. That's why white people are still able to pick and choose certain Black people to basically serve their interests with white supremacy. You're talking about people like Tim Scott, you know, Clarence Thomas, and so many others. That bloodline never ended. We never eradicated that bloodline. So you can go to Africa and the Caribbean right now, you will find puppets, sellouts who were installed as presidents, especially across Africa, because most of them, they don't even want to stand with Ibrahim Traore. People like Ruto, Kagame, and Rwanda, those are sellouts. If you go into their bloodline, I can promise you, they had a fucking house Negro, a Coon, or a Sambo down the line. That was a grandfather or father, somebody. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just tired of people here not understanding that Black people need to unite. Fuck all this diaspora war. You understand? These people understand division will basically give them the upper hand. When they were capturing our ancestors illegally from Africa, they specifically chose people from different tribes who spoke different languages so they couldn't communicate in order for them to revolt while they were still on those ships. You understand? Now,
dudes just be making things up, bro. Niggas really just be freestyling about history. This is why you really can't even listen to most of these niggas anymore. They literally make stuff up. And then another dude will listen to him and take that as truth and then go on and repeat that mythology. And then it just becomes a thing that we all believe.
Now, we have people basically creating other subgroups like ADOS, FBAs. First of all, if you're calling yourself ADOS, it stands for African Descendants of Slaves. That means you acknowledging, okay, that your ancestors were enslaved. You understand what I'm saying? But that also means that
it actually means American Descendants of Slavery.
You understand that they were African. And this whole FBA shit, that term was coined by a fucking street hustler who wrote a book called The Art of Macking and the Mac Within. not a fucking intelligent black man. Now he thinks he's some kind of fucking leader. It's the same fucking hustler right now that's peddling the achievements of other black people while forcing people to be anti-immigrant. Here, you can go watch Hidden Colors, okay? You will see that he's peddling the Haitian Revolution. If you anti-immigrant, do not peddle the achievements of other black people, okay? Haiti is probably the only country that has helped black people in America the most, okay? They fought in this Battle of Savannah. They fought in World War II with the Tuskegee Airmen. Go do your research. Haitian soldiers, Haitian people have always assisted America. Reason being, because they wanted to help free African Americans in this fucking country.
He really acting like Haiti donated a squadron during World War II. Like, what he really probably means is some of those black soldiers that were fighting were probably of Haitian descent or something like that. But Haiti did not actually help.
All right. So go learn that. There's 504,000 illegal white immigrants in this country. You don't see ICE capturing.
Yes, they are. ICE has been very liberal about who they pick up. They don't really care. As long as you fit the description, you're going. If they catch you in that paperwork, you're going.
Bothering, beating, any of them. You understand what I'm saying? All you see are black people and brown people. They want to desensitize you to the whole effect of deportation. There's absolutely no reason why black people should be anti-immigrant, especially black immigrants. These white people are trying to erase other people. So what do you think will happen once they get rid of most of the brown people and most of the other black immigrants?
And again, this idea that we have this constant forever war with white people. Like, I know who put those ideas in your head, but I don't want to talk about it right now.
Now you become a real minority. They're going to dominate you even more. This is why we have to stick together. We have to become a threat to them. Black people in the West must unite and become a threat, not just to America.
I'm pretty sure black folk are already threatening enough to the average white people.
But to any white power structure that dare to threaten the livelihood of black people anywhere in the world. You understand what I'm saying? Ibrahim Traore, Mali, and Niger should not be standing alone. The entire continent of Africa should be standing with them. But white people bet on those descendants of coons, Sambos, and house Negroes to always help them destroy the black community and black people. Y'all need to wake the fuck up.
Y'all need to wake up. But pan-Africanism is going through a hard time right now. Pan-Africanism is taking a blow. You know, their king, the prince of pan-Africanism, is struggling right now, man.
Dr. Umar has access to no money right now because my personal account contains all of my money. I only send it to Apple Pay and PayPal as necessary. So the prince of pan-Africanism, for the first time in my life, is without any digital currency. For my loyal supporters, if you can spare a few dollars.
Stop begging! Damn! Every time I turn around, you asking somebody for some money, son. Donations, donations, donations. You and Queen Mother Ifatun, they gotta figure that shit out, bro, like the rest of us. Stop jumping on these apps, begging us for money, so we're not giving you shit. Prince of Pan-Africanism. Need to change your name to the Prince of Panhandling. Pack you all the way up, Umar. Sick of you, son. Also, where the school at, nigga? Where the school at? Where the school at?
Dr. Umar has access to no money right now because my...
They doing Umar dirty, y'all. They doing Umar real dirty right now, man. It's looking shaky out here for the Prince of Pan-Africanism. It was a bad sign from the gods of Pan-Africa. It's a bad sign, man. I think the gods of Pan-Africa are not watching anymore.
Dr. Umar has access to no money right now because my personal account contains all of my money. I only send it to Apple Pay and PayPal as necessary. So the prince of Pan-Africanism, for the first time in my life, is without any digital currency. For my loyal supporters, if you can spare a few dollars.
Yeah, can the Africans give Umar a few dollars man? Can Umar get some Ugandan dollars? Can he get a South African dollar? Can one of you Nigerians give him a Nigerian dollar? Can one of you Kenyans give Umar a Kenyan dollar? Can you help a brother out? He needs pan-Africa money. He needs all the money of all the Africas. Can everybody from all the Africas give him one of your dollars, please? Umar needs an African dollar.
Come on, share your dollar. Give me your dollar. Share your dollar with me. Come on.
Stop begging! Damn! Every time I turn around, you asking somebody for some money, son. Donations, donations, donations. You and Queen Mother Ifatun, they gotta figure that shit out, bro, like the rest of us. Stop jumping on these apps, begging us for money, so we're not giving you shit. Prince of Pan-Africanism. Need to change your name to the Prince of Panhandling. Pack you all the way up, Umar. Sick of you, son. Also, where the school at, nigga? Where the school at? Where the school at?
I'm making this video because I wanted to support Shaya Shelf, who is promoting a protest for August 1st. Complete blackout on African braiding shops, restaurants, and stores, right? I'm absolutely here for this. I'm showing my support because I do this in my everyday life. I do not shop with the Africans. Ain't no African ever braided my hair, put their hands in my head, or none of that, right? I don't do the restaurants. I stopped like years ago. I do not shop with their stores. If I walk into a store and I accidentally realize, oh, not for me, right? So she's encouraging that we do an August 1st protest all through the month of August. I think it should continue throughout for the rest of the year, right? Let them really feel the heat, okay? Because they are confused about who they are, who we are, and what this is all about, right? They're so busy licking boots. They don't seem to want to give us our respect. They need a wake-up call, right? Because clearly they don't understand that the large majority of why you are even in the space that you're in is because of us, and that our dollars are the ones that pay your bills. Because we black them out. I want to see how many white people finna support y'all, right? I want to see how many of y'all businesses is really going to be able to stay afloat month after month of black people not supporting you, right? Like, let's really be about it. So in support of Shaya's Shelf, I am even pushing past August, but it starts August 1st, okay? Complete, total blackout on Africans, period, okay? Let them know what time it is.
Black America, do not boycott your own people. I'm saying that because recently I saw a video from a sister complaining about services that she received from an African hairdresser. And she laid out her grievances on why Black America should do an economic blackout on all Africans and their services on August the 1st. And when I saw her say this, I felt embarrassed by this. Africans, Black people that live outside of the United States, they are not our enemy. They're not our oppressor. And I need for my brothers and sisters here in America, my fellow Black Americans, I need you to understand why we boycott. It isn't because we don't like services that we got.
You know, it's funny. I'm kind of with you guys in the chat. Truism says, resume the Daggle Wars have. And this is a very feminine concept. And David Drencher points out a great point here. Is it me, or do Black men not have any reason to shop with Africans? Like, what product do dudes even buy? This girl's fighting. This really is girls fighting. And that's fine. You know, girls gonna have to get out and fight every now and then. I don't understand what I got to do with any of this. You know, I wasn't going to shop at the African hair braiding thing. No way. I have never been inside of an African hair braiding operation. So it's got nothing to do with me, baby.
Somebody. We're boycotting companies that do wrong by Black people.
Yeah, I'm on X all the time, Chocolate Bunny. I haven't done IG. I don't know. Every time I'm about to download IG, I can feel all the niggas coming, and I just back away. It's like, you know, when you turn around this next corner, it's just gonna be a bunch of niggas just hanging out, just random niggas chilling on the block, nigga riding the bike, nigga doing push-ups, some nigga doing pull-ups off the stoplight or something like that. Like, it's just gonna be niggas hanging around, and I can never get myself all the way onto Instagram because there's too many niggas on that block. But you can find me on X all day. X is a little bit different. Niggas don't be getting all outside. They don't really run rampant on X like they do on IG.
That's what we're doing. We boycott companies that do wrong by women. We boycott companies.
Oh, you said IG racist now? Is lit? Whoa. When did IG become racist? I don't believe you. I don't believe you. You trying to lure me into a trap. That nigga trying to lure me into a trap. Nah, I'm cool, bro. I'm cool. I got enough on my plate with dealing with X. That's the only social media I need. X and YouTube. That's all we got.
That do environmental damage, what's referred to as environmental racism. Companies that destroy environments where Black people stay. That's who we boycott. We don't put that energy on our own people. You put that energy on the people who are oppressing you, on the people who don't care about you, not your own people.
Is this nigga like my oppression life coach? This nigga here to keep my oppression in shape, make sure my oppression is headed in the right direction? I don't need no oppression life coach. I know exactly who I don't have to like. I know exactly who I hate. And if I don't hate the people that you hate, I don't need you, bro.
I need my fellow Black Americans to wake up out of their colonized tribal mind states. Wake up. You're being manipulated by forces that you can't see. They're trying to get you to buy into not just anti-immigration.
I wanna share a random observation. It literally just popped into my head. I don't even know if this is a thing, but I'm making it a thing. I'm gonna will this into existence right now. You've never heard this until today. You got house nigga physiognomy. You look like you was genetically crafted to be a house nigga. Like you were shaped by the master himself. This nigga got house nigga physiognomy, trying to be the director of oppression.
But specifically to oppose Black people from other countries. That's what they're trying to get you to do, Black America. I need you to be smarter than that. I need you to pay attention. Open your eyes. Pay attention to what's going on. Don't let them use you with this anti-immigrant ridiculousness.
Shout out to the director of oppression. He's here to keep you on track, man. Make sure you're not abusing your oppression.
Black America, stand down on the economic boycott request for boycotting Africans in the United States. Stand down from that ridiculousness.
The director of oppression says you got to stand down. The director of oppression says you got to stand down. I told you, he got a house nigga physiognomy. I'd never even conceived of such a thing until I looked at him. Like, you know how sometimes you have to actually look directly at a thing and then it just hits you? Oh my God, this is deeper than what I thought. He got house nigga physiognomy. It's crazy. Talking about stand down. No. Maybe we got beef with them niggas over there. Tell you a little thing about slavery you didn't like to talk about. Every now and then the slaves had to fight it out, bro. Nobody wants to talk about that part of slave history, right? Sometimes there was a ruckus coming from the slave quarters, right? Every now and then the blacks got to fight it out. It's nature, bro. That's just what we do here, man.
If you think I'm here to play around with y'all, God damn it, I'm not. All right.
It's counter-revolutionary. It's counterproductive. Does not benefit Black Americans or Black people. We have to stop going against ourselves.
Hey, Chocolate Bunny, we are going to get to that in a minute. You know, I got a strong wind up, and then we gonna make the pitch. But yeah, it's already a wrap. It's already fun though. It's been fun. It's been fun, but it's already a wrap. But I like there's been so many videos, man. That's what I love about the internet. People just telling their stories all over the internet. Shout out to the African braiding boycott.
Cut it out. I don't give a damn. It's ugly. She mad because she gotta cut it out. Look at the parts.
Video with me.
Look at the parts.
Hey,
look at the parts.
If you want to do video, when you finish,
look at the parts.
And look at it.
Look at the parts. Look at the parts. She's mad at me. She's mad at me. Yes, I'm on Rockaway. She's mad at me because I want to take out the hair. Cut it out. I don't need no money, no nothing. I don't give a fuck. I don't give. Nobody's doing no video with you. You're not in it. Like I said, there's a freedom of speech. I can say what I want. Everybody know you.
Shout out to the African hair boycott. It's definitely a girl fight. Girls mad. Girls mad. Girls mad.
Everybody know you. You from fucking Brownsville. Stop it. Stop it. Please.
Can you call 911?
Call 911. I don't give a damn. Tell her cut out my hair, return my money. I want everything out. I want it over. That's it. That's it. That's it. She mad because it's currently 12:33. They say I sat here for 9 hours and look what she did to my hair. Yeah, that's my business. Look, she called herself a business.
9 hours. Wow. A lot of y'all girls really spend 9 hours in the beauty salon to come out looking regular. That's crazy. 9 hours to look regular. If I spend 9 hours getting beautiful, I need to come out an Adonis. Like, I got to come out looking like a Greek statue. 9 hours to be regular? That's terrible. I would want my money back too.
Right. Get this shit the fuck out of my hair because y'all did a badass fucking job. Okay? Period. And you mad at me. Look at the top. Look at the top. She want to tell me no. She told you wait till I insert the picture of what I want it to look like.
Listen. I don't know if Troy body, look, it's not me, all right? Don't blame me, Troy. Don't blame me. I'm not trying to pour no fire on the flame. I'm here to observe and report and make an occasional funny comment. But Troy Body says we ain't got time for infighting. Troy, listen, I don't know if you understand the dynamics of your pro-blackness, whether you're pan-African or you're a regular pro-black, but there are rules to this.
But Black power starts with Black women. It just does.
All right, there are rules to this shit.
Because there are a lot of people in this country who do not like Black women, but Black women are the base of the Democratic Party.
There's an order to your world, and I need you to respect the order of your world.
But I want to address this simping allegation. Do I simp for Black women? Yes. I love Black women. I don't like y'all niggas. It's an easy decision to make. Sorry.
If the girls are fighting, you niggas are now at war. That's how it works, bro. That's the rules. If the girls got beef, you niggas got beef now. That's just literally, I don't make the rules, bro. I just read them out loud to a large audience, bro. If the girls got beef, then you niggas got beef now. That's how it works, bro. It's not like you're going to check your bitches and make them stop fighting. So now you niggas got to fight. Those are the rules. I don't make it up. I observe and I report. We listen and we don't judge.
Wait, just wait, because I got to give y'all all of the fucking tea. Bro, she mad because I want it out. No, I wanted y'all to do it over or take it out. But only reason why I said I wanted them to do it over because I knew I knew the problem was that they didn't want to sit here and do the whole head over because it was fucked up. Right? Right? Number one. Number two, if you're doing here, right? There's a whole bunch of stylists on here. Come on. If you're doing here and it's coming out like this, you think it's nice? She actually gonna sit here owning the shop and tell me it's nice. How the fuck is it nice? Look, you wear a bust down? Look where the part at. Look where the part is at in the bust down, though. Y'all, look where the part is at. And instead of her being a stylist, being a shop owner and taking accountability, no, because I don't know how to talk to nobody. I'm a grown-ass woman. Find a way to talk to me first. Find a way to talk to me first. Okay, so do so. Do so.
Listen, Freeman's Journal, you're going to stop shitting on the Brownsville accent, all right? Maybe you just not strong enough to deal with a Brownsville accent, all right? Maybe it's a you thing. I know they sound that's how they sound in Brownsville, all right? It's an East New York thing. You just not strong enough for an East New York woman.
So this woman. No, you so take it. I'm not. Listen, I sat here for 9 hours, paid $200. Don't act like because she got her son. It doesn't matter. Yeah, take it out. Take it out. You the only one, kids? You the only one with kids? You the only one with kids? Anybody? You are not in the video. Everybody know who you are. What the fuck are you talking about, Bookie? Please. Hey, don't come at me. Please. Fuck out of here. I've been living in this longer than you've been here. Fuck do you mean? Bitch, I'm an American fucking citizen, born and raised. I don't give a fuck.
Uh-oh. Flag check. Flag checking, bitches. Where your family from? What kind of flags you got in your background? I've been here. You just got here. Oh, man. You see, here you go. That's how it starts. This is how the war gonna start, man.
Take it out of my hair. Like I said, whatever, we're going to sit here. Take it out of my hair and get my money. That's what I got. I already sat here 9 hours. Call the police. They're not going to be here by the time the fucking hair get out. Take out my hair and give me back my money. That's what you got to do. And if trust me, I work in customer service. The cops is going to be here in another hour or so. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? She going to tell me that this hair is right. Oh, this here is right. Anybody in their right fucking mind, instead of you taking accountability and saying, listen, I understand, like, she's a new stylist, she don't know what she's doing, or she's just starting out, whatever it is. Oh, whatever it is, whatever the problem was, she's going to tell me that this is what it's supposed to be. Bro, I've been getting braids from the Africans since longer they've been fucking African, nigga. You know I'm black. We've been getting African braids since they've been fucking African. And she going to tell me that this is what it is. Bro, I got 19 pictures on my phone to show every hairstyle I got. I'm about to go to 125th and let them fucking kill it right now. Right now.
Honestly, I don't know the difference between what is it supposed to look like? I'm sorry. I'm struggling here. Like, what is it supposed to look like? Did you want to get one of these right here? Is this what you wanted? You wanted one of these? Is that what you was after? Like, I don't understand what the real problem is. And listen, I'm not a woman, I'm not a black woman, so I'm just laughing from afar. I don't know what the real issue here is. But like, what was it supposed to be anyway? Maybe you needed one of these. Maybe you needed this joint at the bottom right corner where it's all spiraling out the top like a sun or something like that. Maybe you wanted one of those, or I don't know. I don't know.
Right now, I'm going to 125th with my mother tomorrow just to let them kill it, just to show these bitches that you don't know what you're doing. And it's not the shop, because I come here all the time. I come here. Yes, yes, I come here. It's freedom of speech in this country. Get my money and I will stop cursing. Cut this hair out. Don't tell me how to do. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do. Anyway, I'm telling you. Yes, all right. So if I got a right, why are you stopping me? If I got a right, if I have a right, why are you trying to tell me nothing? If I have a right, why you? We have to balance it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. What's taking them so long? What's taking them so long?
Exactly. We don't.
Yeah. What's up? Now y'all want to be. Now they want to be peaceful. Now that I'm up tempo. Listen, hold on, y'all. Let me get my hair taken out. These bitches ain't cutting off my hair. Like they professional. Yeah. Okay. Whatever, Mister. Whatever. I'm just making sure they ain't cutting out the little bit of fucking hair I got. Continue. Continue. The fuck, like.
9 hours is wild. I couldn't imagine. Like if I spent 9 hours in my barber's chair, like we're family after that. Like I know everything about you that I need to know after 9 hours, bro. Like, god damn, that's a long ass time to just be sitting there. Do you like order food? Do you get to bring a lunch?
Hurry up a bit. Just calm down. I know you're. I don't like you either, bitch. So it ain't.
And they definitely got the ceiling bird. Who let the ceiling bird into the hair braiding shop?
Nothing. It ain't nothing. I don't like you either, bitch. Ain't.
Oh, this guy.
From people saying that they don't want white people involved with this battle between Black Americans and these African diaspora people. I don't agree with it though. Hell no. White man has dragged the black man in every goddamn war y'all started. We didn't start Vietnam. We didn't start the Korean War. What happened with Pearl Harbor and Hiroshima, we ain't start that. We didn't start the Iraq. Listen, we go to war with each other all the time. We always got y'all back, even when y'all wrong.
Yo. My nigga is calling up the white troops. No, he is calling up the white troops. Stop.
You want me on that wall. You need me on that wall.
Listen, I was on the wall for you. You got to be on the wall for me, bro. We wall brothers now. That's how it is, bro. We on the wall together now. What was that Game of Thrones speech? I am the watcher on the wall. We in it together. We brothers now. So, Michelle Ali is tripping. Nah, let him cook, bro. Let him cook. We wall brothers together now. We are on the Night's Watch together. Get that white man up in there. To see the white man, he got all kind of tech. He got guns. He got gear. Nigga gonna bring MREs and shit like that. We need white people. Just if it's just for logistics, bro. This guy's on to something. You understand? It's like a logistics it's a force multiplier. Just having them running your logistics, bro. It's crazy.
From people saying that they don't want white people involved with this battle between Black Americans and these African diaspora people. I don't agree with it though. Hell no. White man has dragged the black man in every goddamn war y'all started. We didn't start Vietnam. We didn't start the Korean War. What happened with Pearl Harbor and Hiroshima, we ain't start that. We didn't start the Iraq. Listen, we go to war with each other all the time.
That's right. Slavery made us enemies, but America made us brothers. That's all. That's really the truth of it. It's not your fault that slavery happened. It's not my fault that slavery happened, but you know, we in America together right now, and we're gonna have to kick some niggas out. We're gonna have to go back to back and gun it out for a little while.
We always got y'all back, even when y'all wrong. Therefore, get your ass involved. You goddamn right. If you see us boycotting African businesses, you boycott African businesses. We are Americans.
I don't want to see none of you white women with no African weaves. All right. I don't think it was much of a problem anyway, but I'm just putting that out there. Becky, No African weave for you. You want to get your hair braided, you better do some kind of Nordic Viking thing. No African weave for you, baby. For America. You got to do it for America, Becky.
And we stand on American business. So if the Africans got a problem with Black Americans, white man, get your ass to attention. They say they got a problem with us, that mean they got a problem with you too.
Yo, we calling up the big homie. Yo, he's really calling up the big homie. Niggas is amazing, bro. I can't believe these niggas, bro.
You teach me all my life that the white man is the devil? You teach me my whole life that the white man is the devil. Now you tell me it's all right for him to come among us.
Yeah, I tell you, this is an amazing timeline to be on. This is the best timeline ever, bro. Nigga really trying to call up the big homies like, yo, never mind all that other stuff. We got this pact, you feel me? We got this contract that it says, listen, I go to war with you when we called up, and you got to go to war with me when we called up. And so I'm calling you up, white man. I am calling you up. It's time.
You want me on that wall. You need me on that wall.
You can't let them be cool with y'all and beef with us.
And look, there's a lot of white folk out there who is just waiting for a free pass to catch some rut. They like, oh, I can go wreck on those blacks over there. You gonna be cool with me if I catch wreck on them niggas over there? Oh, for real? Bro, this is like 1,000 N-word passes, bro. I'm telling you, it's a couple of them. They gonna be real happy warriors.
Man, get your ass to attention. They say they got a problem with us, that mean they got a problem with you too. You can't let them be cool with y'all and beef with us. That's bullshit. That's backstabbing. We all American citizens. Oh, the white man don't like black people, so let's go over to America and join forces with the white man.
Hey, Red, Pinky promised no matter what happens during this war, I'll never call you a racist, bro. Pinky promised no matter what happens during this war, I'll never call you a racist, man. As long as you're keeping your guns pointed in the right direction, you're my brother.
Hell no. Only a liberal white man will accept something like that. So you MAGA, whatever, I don't care what you are. If you white and you claim you love Black Americans, you claim we all citizens, whatever the case may be, if you see there's another group of people from another country beefing with us, and we stand up against them, and we saying we boycotting them, we doing us in third, you get involved.
It's really that simple, bro. Like, I know like a lot of you white guys, you never been in a gang before. Like, the army is the closest a lot of you white guys get to a gang. It's either the army or a biker gang. That's literally the options. And so a lot of you white guys don't get it. But it's really that simple. All right? Well, it was a great scene from The Wire where the one dude, I forget his name, he was like some kind of captain in one of the black gangs. He was telling this other dude, like, whether it's a lie, whether it's truth, if we gonna go to war on the lie, then we go on the war on the lie. It don't matter. We go on the war. That's how it is, bro. It's really that simple. Oh, Bandit, you just got here. Bandit, you've been drafted. It's like you just woke up or something, Bandit. Go get a cup of coffee, Bandit. You've been drafted. I'm gonna start the briefing over just for you.
From people saying that they don't want white people involved with this battle between Black Americans and these African diaspora people. I don't agree with it though. Hell no. White man has dragged the black man in every goddamn war y'all started. We didn't start Vietnam. We didn't start the Korean War. What happened with Pearl Harbor and Hiroshima, we ain't start that. We didn't start the Iraq. Listen, we go to war with each other all the time. We always got y'all back, even when y'all wrong. Therefore,
don't ask questions, Bandit. Just sit through the briefing. All questions will be answered. Just sit through the briefing. Just understand you have been drafted. We'll get you a cup of coffee and a pack of cigarettes. This is all you white guys need anyway. And a cup of coffee, pack of cigarettes, you'll take the mountain in the morning. Like, the whole war be done in a couple of days. Just get them coffee and cigarettes, bro. I got you, Bandit. Coffee and cigarettes. I got you.
Get your ass involved. You goddamn right. If you see us boycotting African businesses, you boycott African businesses. We are Americans, and we stand on American business. So, if the Africans got a problem with Black Americans, white man, get your ass to attention. They say they got a problem with us, that mean they got a problem with you too. You can't let them be cool with y'all and beef with us. That's bullshit. That's backstabbing. We all American citizens. Oh, the white man don't like Black people, so let's go over to America and join forces with the white man. Hell no. Only a liberal white man will accept something like that. So you MAGA, whatever, I don't care what you are. If you white and you claim you love Black Americans, you claim we all citizens, whatever the case may be, if you see there's another group of people from another country beefing with us, and we standing up against them, and we saying we boycotting them, and we doing us in third, you get involved. The same way how we get involved when it's y'all. It's no problem. It's an American thing.
That's right. Get involved. So, Bandit, you've been drafted, bro. Coffee, cigarettes, and Coors Light coming. We'll fire up the grill later on. Get this thing done in a 3-day weekend. We'll own Africa and probably parts of the Caribbean too. We'll own all of the Caribbean and parts of Africa in a 3-day weekend. All right. Coffee, cigarettes, couple of cases of Coors Light. Throw some burgers on the grill. Get this thing done real quick.
Let's do this. Blueberries.
Let's do this.
Get you some.
Let's do this. Get you a cup of some crushed ice from Baltimore. Get you one of them Baltimore snowballs. You know, refreshments from when you win. Refreshments are from when you win. But shout out to all the white guys. Y'all been drafted. You know, I appreciate your support. You've been enlisted to fight against the army of darkness. I know a lot of these American niggas, they have led to Black fatigue and all that. But you are not ready for true darkness. Advanced Negro fatigue is upon us.
And I said it from the start. This is advanced darkness. This is heart of darkness. This is the jungle drum. This is the fertility goddess of chaos. They're literally going to eat your balls. They're going to cut your fucking nuts off and eat them.
Whoa, what? They're gonna what? Oh, this looks like a chaos goblin right here. Found a chaos goblin.
My fellow Africans, I need to come here on behalf of the Black Americans to let y'all know that the people that said that they are boycotting African businesses, braiding shops, food, and everything, them people are of a particular sect of the community that is pretty much shunned. They're not emblematic of a typical Black American, African American person. I just want y'all to be aware of that before y'all start slandering them. Okay? I don't know why you're listening to individuals that said we should put butter on fufu. These are individuals who intersect with a group of folks that don't believe that they are from Africa. 1. 2, they are incredibly xenophobic. So they're already bigots. They're just looking for an excuse to rile y'all up so that you then spew anti-Blackness that is directed at the Black American community. And now you have further alienated yourselves and played into the diaspora wars.
All right, this is kind of awkward. Dr. Red Dirt Redneck says, Hood, how do I tell the difference between them? That's a tough one. There's going to be some obvious ethnic, phonetic, like we have different phenotypes, largely speaking. But I mean, I listen, bro. Use your best judgment. I don't know. Judge by skull shape. I don't know how to help you with that, man. Rub the motherfucker's forehead and learn what the differences are, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
Then we'll use it as an excuse to be more xenophobic towards you. And 3, these are stupid people. These are clearly uneducated idiots. So I don't know why you are taking the word of these fools and applying that to everybody in the Black American community. Unless y'all are just looking for an excuse to be anti-Black to them, then be on your way. No, I'm not talking to you. But for folks who don't want to continue the diaspora wars, ignore these fools. Ain't nobody not going to an African American shop. They know that they don't want to go to no Black American shop, sit down, and pay $500 to put some eco gel in their hair. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, the big forehead is one of the possible signs. That's the thing. It's like a combination of ethnic features. So like for a lot of us Black Americans, we can spot a lot of Africans almost at a glance. It doesn't really take much. I don't know if white folk, maybe we all look alike. I swear to God, like it's a possibility. You might have to squint. All right, Dr. Redneck, you might have to squint. I'm trying to help you out here. I'm trying to help you out. You might have to squint, but for me, I can generally spot, you know, ethnic differences just in somebody's face or whatever. And like for example, the East Africans, so like the Somalians and the like Eritreans, you'll see them over here and they have a particular like shape to their head. Like, cause I was only half joking, but not all the way joking when I said you literally got to rub these niggas' skulls and figure out the differences. Cause them niggas got like a different type of setup up there. Like from the neck up, it's a whole different setup. Like they got a whole, the hardware, the software, everything up there is just completely different. And like, that's a fairly easy thing to spot. Now, when it comes to like West Africa, where a lot of us may or may not have like ultimately descended from or whatever, if you want to go there, there's a lot more similarity, but there's still some obvious ethnic differences, right? But like I said, Dr. Redneck, you might have to just squint. I don't know how to help you because it's a Black thing. Maybe it's just a Black thing. I just know genetically not to trust them old niggas over there, all right? It's something about them niggas over there. I'd never trust them niggas. All right. Maybe it was the Sugar Hill thing. I don't know. Maybe it was that scene in Sugar Hill. Maybe it's because I know that, you know, you guys still have the receipts. You know, couple of months ago, maybe it was a year or so ago, I found out about the slave amusement park that they were building. I did a whole show about it. I forget, it was one of these African countries. They had like a slave history, like a lot of them do. And they wanted to build like amusement park is too far. It was more like a slavery resort and villa. They wanted to build like a slavery resort and villa. I forget what country it was, but I remember doing that show. And I was showing like the what do you call it when the architects, they like do a little projection of like they do a little 3D model of what they wanted to build. I like kind of walked you guys through the 3D model. Maybe it was Ivory Coast, because they had like this one thing. It was like the Avenue of Slaves or something. It was like this one long avenue that they, you know, it's like the road of no return, because that was the road leading to the beach. And so they wanted to build like a villa. It was like a resort and villa. It was going to be hotels and fine dining, 5-star restaurants. I'm like, wow, that's a hell of an idea. So we can relax and learn about misery. I wonder if they ever got that thing off the ground. More one asks, is this a self-hate stream? I don't know how that could be a self-hate stream, because we, us, and they, them. Like, I'm me and you're you. Nice to meet you, by the way. I got the perfect clip for you, and this is a nice long one, so let the hate wash over you, my brother.
If only this reached the consensus of all African and Caribbeans, everybody from Jamaica, Trinidad, Haiti, and Africa. If this meet your consent, since the Black American want to go to war, let's see. All of us that call out one day from work, all of us across the United States, all immigrants.
Whoa, you're talking big now. You're talking real big, lady. Hold on, let's slow it down. Slow it down a little bit. I feel like you're talking big. This is about to get deep. This is a big girl. It's about to get heavy. Let's slow this down. Shout out to Freeman's Journal with the 5-ball. He says, the women have awful feet. This African chick told me she walked to school barefoot. I looked down, OMG. Yeah, well, I mean, walking to school barefoot would do that to you, you know? I hear walking to school barefoot builds character, though. And then Face Facts with the 499, he says, white people can see the difference. They like to be intellectually disingenuous. Look how they cast black movies. I don't know what's going on in Hollywood where they started hiring all the Africans to take over. Like, we can still act. Black people can still play black people in black movies. I don't know why you need to hire foreigners. That's weird.
Toby be good nigga for massa. Good nigga. Don't send Toby away.
I don't know why they started hiring all these Africans to play in all these black movies. It just became a wave that you can't help but to notice. Like, who decided that? Like, I was talking about this the other day. Like, one day Afrobeats was just all over the radio. Who decided that? Who pulls these levers? Who pushes these buttons? Anyway, let me not ask these tough questions. You know, you ask too many questions, you start to notice too many things. The next thing you know, you wind up on the list. And I'm trying to get off all the lists that I've been on. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you guys for pulling up. Hit that like button. We are just getting into the African hair boycott. Drop $1 in the hat for your boy.
Give me the money for I was cute. Give me the money.
Come on, share your dollar. Give me your dollar. Share your dollar with me. Come on.
And call out from work. Yes. If they want to go to war, let's see what they can prove. And also, all immigrants, like your businesses from all Black Americans. Simple as that. Don't let them go into your grocery store. Don't let them go into your restaurant.
Damn, she said ban black people from your grocery stores and restaurants. So they're going to reverse boycott. They're going to boycott our boycott. Say, oh, you don't want to come into the African braiding spot? Well, then you can't come into the African fufu spot neither. No fufu for you, niggas. No more fufu for you. And personally, I don't know what I would ever do if I can't have fufu. Like, oh my God, I'm so hurt right now. I can't. She said I can never eat fufu. What is Oz gonna do without fufu?
And also, all immigrants, like your businesses from all Black Americans. Simple as that. Don't let them go into your grocery store. Don't let them go into your restaurant. Don't let them go into your salon. You want to go to war? We will. And also, we can ask all our African doctors, yeah, boycott all Black American treatment. Like I said, you don't want to go to war with African.
Not for nothing. I'm perfectly fine being seen by a white doctor. I am completely okay with if what you're telling me is you're going to remove yourself from all the choice pool and it's just going to be all the white doctors left. I think I'm all right with that. You got to threaten me with something I actually don't want. Shout out to Lasers Go Pew Pew with the $2 super chat. Hit that like button. We are getting into the African hair boycott. It's turning into a war.
How do it equivalent?
The boycott is escalating into a war.
Trust me. We are 54 freaking countries. The population of African in the United States is more than your Black American population. Just so you know. That's the reason why 64% of the Democratic
Well, she said y'all got more numbers than us.
in the United States is more than your Black American population. The population of African in the United States is more than your Black American population. Just so you know. That's the reason why 64% of the Democratic vote is immigrant. And out of that 64, 54 is black. So Black America, you don't want to go to war with us. At this point, I don't care if you're a Democrat or if you're a Republican, because the stupid Black Republicans that are being controlled by the white tea brought this up. And it seems to be that some of you on the Democratic Party side are also getting along. So you want to pick that fight? We can do so. Yeah, we can ask our 54% vote to boycott the coming elections.
Ooh, oh, you talking real big now, lady. You talking real big. Big words for big draws. I feel you. I feel you. Leon Red says, heard she got fired from her job after this post. Well, that's just terrible now, isn't it? That is just awful. Why would she get fired for this?
How do it equivalate?
That is just terrible.
Oh, yes. I can guarantee you, when we boycott it, you will have no seat. Don't play with us. We are calm. We don't intend to insult nobody. We don't look down on anybody. You went through pain. We went through pain. Yes, you went through slavery. We went through slavery in our own house.
Nigga, y'all did slavery to each other. Stop the cap. No. No, talk about we went through slavery. Nigga, you was the slavery you went through. You went through you. What you mean we went through slavery? You went through you, bro. What you mean? This is what I'm trying to say. Your beef with the white people is not the same as my beef with the white people. And that's not even to say I have some kind of beef, but I'm just like, we not all in it together. That's crazy. You try to talk about we went through slavery. Really? Really? Fun fact, the white man had to force you niggas to stop selling you niggas. But you went through slavery.
You went through pain. We went through pain. Yes, you went through slavery. We went through slavery in our own house. But we decided in Africa that we're going to put the past behind. We're going to fight for a better Africa.
Shout out to more ones in the chat. He says, do you not know Africans in America sold each other too? Yeah, but those are our niggas. So in our house, they're good with us. You understand how that works? Because like when you're in Africa, you have respect for your ancestors who did it big. And so I can have respect for my people who did it big over here. But I'm not going to extend that courtesy to you niggas. Don't try to go act like you was always in the gym with us. No. Those are my homies. She had the homies. I have my homies. We are not the same people anymore.
You want to tell us you're the only people that ever went through slavery? No, the Caribbean.
Anthony Johnson was a black hero. Anthony Johnson was a black hero. First nigga to do it big.
Haiti is still going through slavery. Jamaica went through slavery. Trinidad went through slavery. I can name you multiple other African nations that went through slavery. But we don't come out here dragging to ourselves, oh, we suffer history, somebody got to pity party us. No. We work our ass up because we don't want the white team man to tell us what to do. That's why we work. That's why we don't want to live on the system. So if you're jealous and you angry about that, go do the job that we do. Go to school.
Don't come here to fight the white man. Go home and build up your country. You would feel less desire to beef with the white man if you had a country that you were proud of. If your country was comparable to all the white things in the white man's country, you wouldn't feel so fucked up.
That's all you need to do. I saw your video. where you calling for them to boycott African restaurant and boycott African salon. Listen, plus you minus you, African businesses still gonna go.
More one. I need you to address this issue for me. Serious question, right? You say this is not your motherland. You were brought here as product. That's a disposition. And I accept that truth, right? The white man did not pick us off of trees in Africa, bro. He didn't find a bunch of niggas laying around on the beach and just scooped them up and took them home with him. He bought them fair and square. And you know who he bought them from? African chiefs, right? African kingdoms. Any African kingdom that niggas mentioned was so great, they were selling millions of slaves. Like everybody talks about Mansa Musa as the richest black man ever. He counted his money in slaves, though. Like that's what his wealth was built on. It was built on slaves, right? And so why is it that I should be so keen to join forces with the group of people who were buying and selling me theoretically the whole time? And they wouldn't stop buying and selling until the white man forced them to stop buying and selling. And so you want me to be friends with people who, if the white man wasn't here, they would just capture you and put you back in a bag. They would put you back in chains and sell you again. Or they might just keep you and do fun things to you because, you know, that's what they were doing before the white man showed up. They were just fucking off their slaves. And the white man was like, oh, so you just let them die until, you know, that's it? Like, you don't get no work out of them or nothing? You don't make them farm? You don't make them dig? You don't make them do nothing? You just like fuck them and kill them? Yeah, so the white man like literally had to show niggas what to do with your slaves because niggas wasn't really doing anything productive with all them slaves. And now I'm supposed to join forces. Like, we're supposed to be brothers, right? We're supposed to be buddies, right? We're simpatico somehow. All is forgotten, right? All is forgiven. Telling the story in favor of the white oppressor. What about the black oppressor that sold me to the white oppressor? How is that nigga my blood brother now? If the white man is the oppressor for taking me on in his slave shit, how is that black man not the oppressor for delivering me to the white man? And I remind you, he made you stop doing it. You have no moral, you have no theoretical concern against it. You have no cultural compunction against it. They made you stop. You got punked into stop doing that. You got punked into not slaving your own people. But you want to be my brother today.
Like I told you in my previous video, plus you Black America minus you Black America, African businesses are still going to go.
Bro, the mass resistance in Africa are literally the tribes that got captured and sold into slavery. That's who you're calling mass resistance, to people that got captured and sold into slavery? That's your mass resistance? I don't think that qualifies as mass resistance, bro. Oh, look at them niggas over there. Let's go get them. They fought back. Mass resistance. Mythology, bro. Y'all mythological niggas is comical.
We're not the only people in America. In fact, we got more white people eating African food and doing braiding more than you African. Even African among ourselves, we do more braiding, just so you know.
Look, see? Now, we more cool with the white man than you is. See, we got more white friends than you got. Yeah, this shit is actually hilarious. We just step back and look at the comedy of it all. It is fucking hilarious. She over here talking about we got more white friends than you got. And white people, they come in our shops now too. I'm gonna tell these white folk not to talk to you niggas. I'm gonna tell these white folk, don't trust them nigga over there. Those bad nigga. Juju nigga. This is so fucking funny. Shout out to Detroit 313 with the 5-ball. He says, so how come African won't boycott these pirates and terrorists fleeing their own country instead? Bully on black Americans. Hey, man. You could be in the jungle fighting Boko Haram, but you over here trying to sell hair braids and weaves and shit. I'm just saying. It's probably a nigga in the bush with a machete with your name on it, and you ain't want to go fight him. Came over here to get on welfare and start a cab service or some shit like that. I respect it. Listen, I respect it. I respect it. Just say you didn't want to do that, though. Just say you didn't want to make Nigeria great again. Because that would involve a lot of like white man levels of violence, right? It would involve a lot of white people levels of violence to make your country great again. Because them niggas in the bush with the AKs and the machetes, bro, they not trying to hear nothing you trying to talk about. But you get to come over here and talk. You can talk comfortably over here because we're nice like that. We're nice like that over here. You know, we're civilized. White people rules. Face Facts with the 499. He says the tribes that listen to women were captured. Now the tethers who flee their homelands are matriarchal. Oh no. No. He said the tribes that listen to women were captured. That was the resistance, bro. That was the resistance. It was the tribes that listen to women. That was the African resistance, man. Oh man. I didn't realize there was a resistance. You nigga talking about it like it was World War II France or something. Viva la resistance or something. Bro, why do you sound like a white racist? Because I learned from the best, bro. If you want to be a winner, you got to study what the winners do. I'm trying to get the chip, nigga. Listen, when you want to play ball, you watch Michael Jordan game tape, don't you? I don't know what's so complicated about this. If you want to be a ball player, you watch Michael Jordan game tape, okay? I don't understand why niggas be so soft about this shit. You think these Africans not studying the white man? You think these Africans not coming over here trying to learn how to run a better scam? Oh, but I'm the bad guy. I'm somehow bad black people. No, nigga. I want to study Jordan's moves too. God damn, bro. I want to study Jordan's moves too. Niggas don't want niggas to be great again. That's what's wrong with you pan-African niggas. You trying to limit my greatness to slavery levels, and I'm trying to get to the moon with Elon, and you like, nah, you can't do that. But I'm like, bro, what if a little bit of racism is the secret to our rocket power? Like, we need to add that to our rocket fuel to get us to the moon. With just a little bit of racism. Like, don't go overboard. Like, even the white man pulls himself back from time to time. But what if you just need a little bit of it? Just a proper drop. You niggas are scared of the future. That's all, bro. Don't be scared. You got to lean into it. You have to do what all the greats do. You want to win or not? If you want to win, you got to do what the winners do. It's really that simple.
So braiding is not just thing, it's African thing. So that tells you that we African braid. And we got over 4 million of us here. More than 4 million of us here. So that tells you, plus you, minus you, our business will still go on. But if we boycott you, you in shit. Yeah, you would be in shit.
She really want the drama, though. And shout out to African Big Draws, though. Say it with your chest, African Big Draws. I like what you're doing right now. Say it with your chest, African Big Draws. She wants the drama. Bro, why are you commenting on me, but I'm commenting on her, and she is the one saying practice racism on other black people? And you know what? Let's take a break from African Big Draws, right? Let's pause. Let's pause because Niggas be acting like they don't understand how the world really works. You trying to sell me this kumbaya brotherhood dream, like somehow being black puts us all in a pot together. No, this is Africans in Africa, my brother.
It is safe to say that this is the end of the bad Igbos in Ghana. This is the end of the bad Nigerians living in Ghana, as Ghanaians has decided to use one stone to kill multiple birds. So they have the opportunity to protest, of course, and these guys are no longer protesting against the Igbo king in Ghana. Rather, they've decided to also protest against their shawos in Ghana. So let's quickly take it down to this particular video I saw where this
Call the Africans in Africa bad black people. You tell me they're doing it wrong. You tell me they're doing it all wrong. They don't know how to be black. They don't know how to be African.
spiritual leaders, Okomfo, has officially joined the Igbo Must Go protest in Ghana, alongside with some prominent men in Ghana, including their politicians. Before I jump right into today's video, let's quickly know what it feels like where you are. Are people still protesting, or have they all gone home? Let's watch these videos.
So, we want Nigerians to go back to their country. Ghana is for us.
Oh, so when he wants the Nigerians to go back, he's being a proud African. But when I want the Nigerians to go back, I'm being a white man's coon. You see how that works? Do you understand the difference here?
Where you are people still protesting, or have they all gone home? Let's watch these videos.
So, we want Nigerians to go back to their country. Ghana is for us. Ghana is not for any foreigner. No Igbo man can come to this country and intimidate us.
And you know what? Shout out to Ghana, by the way. Kick the niggas out. Because listen. I'm not lying. I'm an international nigga. Well, my pops is an international nigga. Let me not claim all of his glory. Because my brother, my father's other son, is from Ghana. Well, he's not from Ghana. His mom is from Ghana. So, you know, I'm international, baby. I love us everywhere, but I need them niggas to go home wherever they are. Ghana is for Ghanaians. Them niggas need to go back. Make Ghana great again.
This country belongs to us. President Mahama, you came for Ghanaians. You said Ghana first. You said you came for the youth. Please take action now. Thank you.
I know he sounds really, really angry, but that's just how they talk. He's quite a charming fella.
I don't know. Unite me. We can't be dealing with the legal criminals that we are having in Ghana and be dealing with Nigerians to grow. So Nigerians the politicians have to do something about it. If they know that they have taken money from Nigerians, they better return it and do something about it. And the immigrants, they should stop giving Nigerians Ghana passport. They should stop.
Don't be mad at me, bro. I'm just doing like they do in the motherland, bro. And you call yourself a pro-black pan-African. I'm the one doing it like they do in the motherland. Going to challenge my pro-black pan-African blackness. I'm the king of the niggas around here, bro.
Because guess what? When we boycott you from going to our restaurant, you got to learn to cook, or you got to go eat Madonna shit that they got to give you. If we boycott you coming to our saloons, we will still make money because African will support each other. But you don't support each other. That's the first thing. When we ask all the caregivers, all the doctors, all the nurses, if we decide to text each other across the United States and choose that we want to make a phone call and say we calling out,
please stay home. Please.
Boy, you sister, you got no idea what's going to happen. So you black Americans.
Hey, Chuck, listen, I'm not even trying to make it Nigerian specific. I was commenting on that one particular clip. Because really, it's not even about Nigeria. I'm from an American perspective. It's not about Nigerians per se. Y'all probably are the biggest group though, numerically, but it is more of a broad conversation. So I'm not even going to pick on Nigeria at this point. Maybe some other time I'll find reason to pick on Nigerians specifically.
You picking a fight that you can win, because I can tell you in this fight, oh yeah, the Puerto Rican gonna join us. Oh, in this fight, the Mexican gonna join us. So you on your own.
Oh, stop! She said the Puerto Ricans and the Mexicans gonna join them. No, bro. She just said the Puerto Ricans and the Mexicans are gonna join the Africans against the Black Americans. I don't even know how you even put that together. The Puerto Ricans and the Africans, I mean, the Puerto Ricans and the Mexicans, first of all, they don't even really like click like that. It's not what you think. If you weren't a foreigner, you might get that. But anyway, she got big dreams. Big draws, big dreams.
You are on your own. And in fact, most of the people that do braiding are Mexican and Puerto Rican, not Black American. Like I said, you on your own. That is the reason why you're Black American. You don't get along with Puerto Rican. You don't get along.
Why would the Puerto Ricans or Mexicans even step foot into an African braiding salon? And to be fair, Puerto Ricans aren't all that like densely populated throughout the country. So there's a couple of hot spots like, Philly maybe, or New York, obviously, maybe Miami. But why in the hell are they like, the Latinos don't really do the braiding, like the African braiding. Not a lot of Latinos with braids and weave. It's not a thing they really do.
With Mexican, you don't get along with Chinese, you don't get along with Indian, and you also don't get along with the whitey because you have an attitude problem. You think everybody owe you something. Nobody owe you shit. You went through your own slavery here. We went through our own slavery, and we are still going through the slavery even up to today.
Y'all slaving each other. It's not near white man in Africa dragging a nigga around with chains. That is not happening. Y'all slaving each other, man. And you want me to be mad at today's white man who got nothing to do with y'all niggas slaving each other right now. Coming over here trying to get me all upset with Angry Snowman. Me and Chuck is cool. I got no beef with Angry Snowman. Snowman ain't slaving your people. You slaving your people. You should go home and do some of that. You should take some of that hair braiding money and like start up a militia or something like that. You should fund a militia and go back and save your people.
Because when we have a leader who tried to stand up for us, he got analyzed by your leaders, your superpower leaders. Yes. And in return, they say, oh, come to America. Oh, come here. We'll give you refugee status. If they were allowing our leaders to do for us, we would not be coming over here.
I mean, maybe, just maybe, some of your leaders were dirty communists and we had to kill them anyway. But it's still a you problem. Stop being dirty communists. The leaders wouldn't be getting assassinated. You'll be all right.
Black America, like I said again, you are on the right path. Because you see, I can get along with the Puerto Rican. Oh, yes, I can get along with the Mexican. But you already have a fight with the Puerto Rican. You already have a fight with the Mexican.
Black folk don't got a beef with Puerto Ricans. That's off the table. That has never been a real thing. There's too many Puerto Rican Bloods and Crips out there. It's not a thing that really happens like that. Even a beef with the Mexicans isn't really a thing. At best, the ICE support is it's business. It's not even personal, There really isn't much beef like that.
Now you want to add us to this? We are your last bus stop. We are your last bus stop. And this message is for those of you Black Americans that are attacking African. And this message is not referring to you. If you are a Black American who is not involved into this fight, this is not for you. This is not for you at all. This message is precisely for those FBA on TikTok calling for them to boycott African salon. Listen, we can boycott you whatever way we want.
She wants to smoke so bad. Shout out to Detroit 313 with that 5-ball. He says, take them, Umar. Tell them take Umar with you. Yeah, big facts. Umar can go too, man. Shout out to all the pan-Africans out there. They movement is taking a hit right now. This beef is bad for the pan-African movement. Like, the pan-African sector is kind of on fire right now. They're like, wow, all these niggas mad at the Africans. It's like, bruh, it's just what we doing now. It's the wave, you know? Well, whether it's truth or lie, you know, we go to war on that lie, man. That's where we at right now. This straight up gang shit. You niggas don't understand the momentum of gang politics, bro. This is just how it goes. And then True Hype with the $5, he says, why the women picking fights and wanting the dudes to fight it out? Hey, man, you niggas can't keep your women in check. There will be blood.
I hit a woman for the first time in my life, and I'm having fun.
Because and a lot of this does feel like, because it's centered around the African hair braiding thing, which is obviously a woman's space. It does feel like a female beef. But I explained this earlier, bro. That's the reality of it. If you're pro-Black, you're matriarchy, whatever, you're Pan-African, the women come first. You know, ladies first, ladies first. And so if the ladies go to war, you go to war, bro. That's just the way it is, man. If the ladies go to war, you go to war.
We can choose the day. One thing we know, you don't communicate. One thing you don't know, we African, we communicate, regardless of where.
Oh, Moors, that's over too. African American, that whole wave done, bro. Nobody's gonna talk like that from here on out. Matter of fact, you know how like there are certain words people say to let you know which way they lean politically? Like if a person has pronouns in their bio, you already know these people lean left. People that identify themselves as African American going forward, it's going to be a signal of other things now. Now, African American is going to become a tell. If you tell me you're African American, I'm going to know things about you now. Like, I don't identify as African American. I'm an American. I'm Black if you really, really want to, you know, write it down for the sake of, you know, being specific, but I'm not an African. I nor any of my family are Africans, except for that one brother, because my daddy was banging that one chick from Ghana, you know. Shout out to my old stepmom.
Where we come from. The entire 54 countries in the United States, all the citizens communicate. When Gambia is celebrating her independence, Liberia, Nigerian, everybody will go there, we interact. So it is easy for us to get a message across. You don't want us boycotting, because if we boycott you, we will not let you into our grocery store. Oh yeah, we will not serve you gasoline from an African gas station. We will tell the Indian, listen, you don't want to pick a fight with legal immigrants.
No, bro, Black was literally born in America. That's why, and I've already been through the clips and the videos of the Africans and the Caribbeans explaining this themselves. Like, when you come from a country where everybody is Black and all that, being Black means nothing. Being Black is not a descriptor when you come from a country where Black is just the way it is, right? But when these Africans, when the Nigerians, when the Cameroonians, when the Ghanaians come to America, they present themselves as Nigerian, as Ghanaian or whatever. And it's only when they understand the whole politics of America and all that, then they literally become Black when they get to America. And I've played so many videos of them explaining that in their own words. And I get it and I respect it because identity is a real thing. Like you are a people of your own culture and place, right? But that just means you are you and we are us. We're not them. We are not like them and they're not like us. You're not like me and I'm not like you.
Okay? Because when you're picking a fight with legal immigrants, just know the Chinese will be on our side. The Indian will be on our side. You're not going to have anything. Even if the Chinese decide to stay neutral and the Indian choose to stay neutral, only we African, only us.
You know, I think this is hilarious, bro. You know, it's so funny. Yeah, just think about this. Just think about the picture of this, right? So you got homegirl right here. She wants to call the Puerto Ricans. She wants to call the Mexicans. You know, all the Latins, basically. She wants all the Latins. She wants the Chinese. She wants the Indians. She wants everybody on her side and a handful of liberal white people, too. And all we need is a couple of Chucks, a few Bubbas, you know, some Todds, maybe. We're not even asking for all these people. We got one guy who's like, listen, we just gonna make one phone call. You know, you're gonna call up the white big homie. She up here trying to call the entire United Nations. This is actually funny when I think about it. You want all this help. You want all this help. It's like, you know what? I just got to make one phone call for all you niggas. It's actually funny when you think about it.
Can deal with you to the fullest. We're not going to do no pew-pew.
Right. We're just going to call Tom Homan. You can call all of Asia, right? You can call China. You can call India. You can call those islands out there in the South Pacific. We're just going to call Tom. You're gonna make a half a dozen international phone calls, and I'm gonna call Tom for free.
No, we're not going to fight. Because where we come from in Africa, we know that doing things the harsh way doesn't pay no result. We can react quietly. When you come to our salon, we say no hair. Yes, when you go to the doctor, he will tell you, oh, I already finished seeing my customers. The nurses and stuff you come across, all of them are African. Yeah, Jamaican and African too. Yeah.
What do you mean America doesn't belong to any of you? It belongs to the American Indians. Would you like to hear what we did to those guys? Would you like to hear the tale of what we did to those guys? I mean, it would belong to them if they could fight. Try winning a war, bro. I don't know what to tell you people. This is all loser shit. Feel like I'm being attacked by the ghost of losers past.
Indians are African. Haitis are African. So you calling us, you want to pick a fight? You're not ready for this war. I'm telling you. Don't keep on doing it. Talking about reparation. Do you know how long Africa have been fighting for her reparation? You think we care for what happened to you here?
You're not getting reparations when you participated in slavery. That's not how this works, bro. This is why y'all fucking up our reparations bag. How we look trying to demand, and listen, I'm not on can't reparations, but I'm just sort of observing the whole argument. So it's like how we look trying to demand reparations from the white man for slavery, and we standing next to the very niggas that the white man bought us from. How that's supposed to look? So he's supposed to give money for the product, and he's supposed to give money to the person who sold him the product. How that's supposed to look? Y'all fucking up our bag, bro. I'm gonna need y'all niggas to stand a little bit further to the left, bro. Like, get out the shot. I don't need you to be a part of this shot. This is not you making the whole image look crazy. And why you guys think somehow the rest of the world will collapse without Africa? Just be glad we're not doing these by the old rules, all right? Just be glad we're not playing by the old rules. Because Africa was literally slaves are us for like 10,000 years. I want to hear this no more.
About your reparation with the U.S.? No. What we're fighting for with the UN is different from what you're fighting for in the U.S. It's not the same. And so we don't care about your reparation.
She's just literally said she don't care about American reparations. And that's why there's issues. That's literally why there's problems, because you know how you can just tell you got a fake friend in the circle? That's how it starts to feel after a while. Like you discovered a fake friend. You know, one of these friends are not like the other type shit. There's an imposter among us.
How we should control the fast when we the one who bought it.
Black Americans, come here. Come here. This is a message for y'all, especially my Black American women. Come here. Listen. I think it's time for us to show how strong and how powerful the Black American dollar is, since they don't believe us. I think it's time to boycott the braiding shops. That's what I think it's time to do. It's time to boycott the braiding shops. Stop going.
You know the thing about that, Yisa says self-hatred is real. And thank you for being in the chat. I appreciate all the voices of opposition that make themselves known in the chat. You know, this is why we're welcoming the opposition over here. We don't just ban people immediately for poking their head up. We don't do whack-a-mole over here. But I will say this. Yisa says self-hatred is real. Africa does not care about you either. I've always known this to be true. Because one, when I was a kid, all I knew of Africa was like starving children with flies on their face and giant bellies. So you niggas literally didn't have time to care about us. And that's fine because, you know, starving and shit. I get it. But as an adult, I understand that you never could care about us. You were never meant to care about us. And not only that, again, Africa sold us. Africa sold every Black American descendant of the slave trade was literally sold to a white person by an African. And you want to sidestep that. You want to dodge that and act like we're all somehow, you know, we're skin brothers now. I don't want to be skin brothers with you. I got a real family. I have real children. Real people that love me. I don't need to be skin brothers with you niggas. And so it's fine. It's perfectly fine that Africa does not care about Black America. I just want Black America to accept that Africa doesn't care about us, because Africa didn't invent pan-Africanism. It was a Black American delusion that we were somehow all in it together. It's a Black American delusion that somehow we could just be magical skin brothers. It sounds kind of suspect when you say it like that, right? It sounds pretty gay. Magical skin brothers. I don't want to be magical skin brothers with you anymore. I'm not like that.
We know how to braid. Let's braid our own hair. Support our own small businesses. Stop going to the braid shops. Teach them how to have some fucking respect, because they have none. Black American power. Black American dollar. They need us. We don't need them. Remember that. Do I wish there could be unity in a community? Absolutely. But that ain't gonna happen until they give us our fucking respect. And they've never done it.
R-E-S-P-C-T. Find out what it needs to be. R-E-S-P-C-T. Take care of TCB. Oh, suck it to me, 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 suck it to me. Respect just a little bit. Come on. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Come on. Just a little bit.
So fuck all that. Boycott time. No more African braid shops. It's time to boycott the African braid shops. Stop going. Let's show them how powerful our Black American dollar is, since they think we can't control this fucking narrative. Since they think we got everything, let's show them how much we really fucking got.
Oh man, the girls are mad, bro. The girls are gonna start some shit. I'm telling you, man, the girls are dragging everybody into some beef.
Black American power. Again, I'm gonna keep saying it. Like, follow, share, comment below. What you think?
Oh, big facts. See, shout out to the girls, man. If we gotta go off the movie Shaka Zulu, they sold us for mirrors, hair dye, and combs. Sold us for trinkets. That's really what it was. I think some of you niggas got like rum and rifles, but it was a lot of mirrors and beads and useless shit like that. You sold us for seashells and shit. Now you want to come over here and be magic skin brothers with me. Nigga, please. Keep your seashells, bro. Go count your seashells. Go count all your shiny rocks that you collected.
Hi, guys. So listen, I made this post to boycott the African braid shops. And honestly, I didn't expect it to pick up as much momentum as it did, but it did. And I think it's a good thing. And like I said, I don't just talk about it, I bees about it. So since it's picking up so much momentum, since we are in a paradigm shift, and since we as Black Americans are really sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired of telling them we are sick and tired of being beat, battered, bullied, and abused by every ethnicity that is not a Black American, I have picked a date, and I say starting August the 1st, for the entire month of August, we boycott African-owned businesses. That includes restaurants, hair salons, braid shops, etc., etc. It's time to show them that our Black American dollar is what runs this damn country. We are no longer tolerating disrespect. We are demanding it. We have been punching bags long enough. No more. So I say again, August 1st, we're going to start. And for the entire month of August, no support for African businesses from Black America. Now, so I've been seeing a lot of videos.
I didn't mean to do that.
I'm making this video.
So I've been seeing. Hi, guys. So want to associate themselves with us, but I digress. If we're going to do this to them, then y'all are saying, well, we should do this to the Asians. We should do this to the Arabs. We should do this to this. I agree. And if you want to do that, start your cause. Shit, again, I bees in the trap. I'm about this life. We can do one ethnicity a month for all I care. Start your cause. Get out my comments. Start your cause, and we'll follow it. That's it. Don't challenge me to do it. I'm doing what I believe in right now. So you do what you believe in right now. This one is August. Pick who you want to do for the month of September. State your case, start your cause, share your video that is motivating this, and rally the troops. I'm all in. But right now, for the month of August, August 1st through August 31st, no support for African businesses. All right? And as I always say, Black American power. Let's go. So listen, if you are on board, like, follow, comment, share, repost, guys. Make sure to follow so you can be updated about new information. Okay? Bye. So I've been seeing a lot of videos, want to know why is the August 1st boycott of African businesses happening. So I've prepared a few snippets for you to watch. Follow along.
You Black Americans, you feel so entitled. Over what?
The next right.
Lazy ass motherfuckers.
Yes, you guys don't like Black Americans at all. You guys just say bad things about them. They're criminals. They're from slavery. They are not from.
From the Black American perspective, more one says, I'm actually fascinated by the level of stupidity and ignorance in this chat. You Negro peons hate your ancestors and yourselves. You haven't addressed the issue, bro. You sold us, bro. No takebacks. Stop being an Indian giver. Why is that so hard to comprehend? Stop being an Indian giver. You sold us, right? The chain is broken. From the Black American perspective, you know, listen, my grandmother's grandmother was a slave in North Carolina. My ancestors are Americans. The chain broken, bro. Deal with it, slave trader.
Africa, they don't know their home. Oh,
I don't think Africans should be calling themselves Black. We have the most genetic diversity in the African continent, and we're reducing it to a skin color. That's a mockery of us as an African peoples.
White people are not the problem in America. There is a narrative that is constantly attacking white people in America as if anyone born today enslaved anyone born today. It didn't, like, nobody that's white today enslaved you.
They cannot walk away and pass the liquor store. That when a cop pull her over, we don't have to stop fighting. I have my First Amendment right.
What do y'all feel like y'all should do in order to know where you guys come from? Are you guys doing the DNA test?
We're telling you, we're telling you
I
we're
know,
from
tell me.
America.
So
That's
you
it.
are still
Like, that's-
enforcing us to have to prove to you that we're black enough or we're African enough. We don't feel like we need to do that.
Well, then that's disrespectful.
How is that disrespectful?
Because you don't.
Eat it, bitch. You're not like me and I'm not like you. Now it's disrespectful. Now after you sold us, we don't want to come back to you. It's disrespectful.
My First Amendment right.
What do y'all feel like y'all should do in order to know where you guys come from? Are you guys doing the DNA test?
We're telling you, we're telling you
I
we're
know,
from
tell me.
America.
So
That's
you
it.
are still
Like, that's-
enforcing us to have to prove to you that we're black enough or we're African enough. We don't feel like we need to do that.
Well, then that's disrespectful.
How is that disrespectful?
Because you don't even want to try.
Y'all not even taking the time to talk to us without criticizing us. We're weak, we're lazy, we don't fuck with them. Go
The
to
fact that
the
you didn't want to do the DNA test, the fact that you didn't want to do this is showing how ignorant you are. That's what we
I'm
see as
ignorant because of that?
No, that's
You
what we're
sound
saying.
ignorant. All sales are final. No refunds, no exchanges, no returns.
Boycott is happening. I hope all those preceding videos answered your question.
I'm making this video.
Okay, we seen
So
you
I've been
already.
seeing a lot of videos. Hi guys.
Wait a minute, I think there was something else here. Okay, now we got her. We got her. Hold on. Who this nigga? There's a whole lot going on in this thread here, I see. Hold on now. We didn't hit the jackpot.
On the whole, people converting to FBA or trying to be FBA adjacent without actually claiming FBA, but speaking FBA talking points, which makes you FBA. You're in that category, right? I got these ignorant African Americans in my comments, all right, who call themselves FBA, by the way, who are proclaiming that African Americans, we're some kind of special African, and our story is some kind of unique story that the Caribbeans and the South American Africans don't have. Are you out of your mind? Are you guys clearly out of your mind? You guys are totally ignorant on history. You guys are so ignorant on history. So let me come here and educate you fools, all right, about your ignorance. Slavery started 500 years ago. African Americans, the ones that landed in North America, are the newest Africans placed into the transatlantic slave trade. We came from Nigeria. Slavery was going on for 300 years. 300 years before we even got snatched up and brought over here. Slavery in the Caribbean was 1,000 times more harsher and 1,000 times worse and went hundreds of years longer than any slavery that happened in North America. Oh, let me educate you again, you xenophobic, hateful ass, non-educated Negroes. Every one of you African-American ancestors started off in the Caribbean. How about that? Huh?
You do a terrible job at recruiting for your team. You started off so horrible, right? That's another thing. Y'all pan-Africans, y'all got shitty like public relations, man. Y'all need to work on your recruitment, your messaging.
You all got broken in the Caribbean. You see, in the Caribbean, they will work you to death, meaning you started to work until you died. That's how they did it in the Caribbean. Because harvesting sugarcane is a very tedious and hard job. Even right now is labor intensive. Y'all don't know shit. You think the African Americans, you think y'all wanna fucking measure fucking trauma eggplants and shit? You think your slavery dick is bigger than theirs or some shit? Is that what it is? Are you crazy? Theirs is much bigger than yours if you want to measure it for trauma for trauma. Are you crazy?
I don't even want to repeat those words he just said, bro. I'm gonna let him repeat those words because that was amazing. The graphic imagery. You niggas really crashing out hard.
You think y'all wanna fucking measure fucking trauma eggplants and shit? You think your slavery dick is bigger than theirs or some shit? Is that what it is? Are you crazy? Theirs is much bigger than yours if you want to measure it for trauma for trauma.
These niggas got trauma dicks and shit. I am anatomically confused right now. I don't even know how we wound up in this corner of reality, bro. God help us, man. Bring us back.
How do it equivalate?
Are you crazy?
Lord.
They had to suffer way harder than us for hundreds of years longer than us. And like I said, every African-American ancestor started out in the Caribbean. For you stupid-ass, xenophobic, hateful-ass Negroes. Are y'all crazy? That's why I say education is the key, because y'all ignorance is dangerous. Your ignorance is dangerous. Every one of us African-Americans started out in the Caribbean.
You know, this kind of feels like you're a kid and you're alone in the house and you're not supposed to have company, and niggas keep inviting company into the house. Like, bro, you realize the more company you invite into the house is just gonna be bad for you. Like, sooner or later, you're gonna suffer a lot because you kept inviting all these people into your mama crib, right?
There was a system. They broke us in the Caribbean. Then when we was palatable enough, they brought us to the mainland, fool. Oh, what you think it was a different kind of white man or some shit? You think it was a different kind of white man that took us? It took them. It was the same savage barbarian Neanderthal. What's wrong with you? Oh, hold up. Let me re-educate you again. Colonization. What the fuck you think that was? Huh? That was just slavery over there. Huh? So you think the colonization was sweet? You think it was nice? Huh? You don't think that what happened to you in North America wasn't happening on the continent?
What happened before colonization? You realize one of the reasons for colonization was because you niggas kept slaving each other over there. It was the only way to make civilization stick, right? Because the white man realized, I can't just go around and blow up all your your castles and your outposts, and then you niggas will just behave. No, I have to force civilization upon you so that you'll stop eating each other. Yay, colonization.
With the Africans that didn't get put on the boat because they just did the shit right then and there? Huh? You don't think the Europeans was raping them, killing them, murdering them, dehumanizing them over there on the continent? So you think that because they was colonized over there, that your slavery was worse? You that type of special Negro. Y'all.
And you know what? That's another thing too. I noticed every time Dr. D says, every time there's a tether discussion, someone brings up the Caribbean. In my mind, this is between Africans and FBA. What does that have to do with me? And I'm kind of with you on that. And listen, maybe I'm a little bit biased because I'm partial to the Caribbean, obviously, but there's not enough numbers coming out of the Caribbean to create the levels of tension that you have. Because what you have right now is just typical with any native group who has an incoming foreign group that's just growing in numbers. Like, after a while, it's just hard to not notice the numbers, right? And so we've always had like a small Caribbean population in America, but it was never like this thing where it starts to feel overwhelming. We're like with Africa, broadly speaking, like that's why I was saying earlier, it's not about Nigeria or any one country, because this is a global phenomenon, right? With Africa, broadly speaking, like the numbers just become overwhelming. And then here's a fun fact, like all around the developed world, birth rates are depressed, but in Africa, they're just popping them out like rabbits and shit. And that's probably a byproduct of something else that most people don't realize. As a group, Africa is probably the world's welfare center. Like Africa has been given so much money and aid and resources and grain and whatnot, industrial support. And so all this, just like welfare does, it creates a population boom and a lot of the lazy layabout type of niggas. And so this is what you notice with immigration, right? When it was just like, say it was back in 1980 something, where you had like the top level of people who would immigrate from one country to another. And this is across the board. It's not even an African thing. This is a people thing. The type of people who would move from one country to another generally probably were more active, more dynamic. They may have been relatively successful at home, but they are a certain type of people that are generally more active and productive than their neighbors, right? Because it takes a lot to just sort of do that. And then as an American, you see these people coming over and you see the hardworking immigrant stereotype play out. And that will hold true as long as it's, a small amount of the dynamic people. But what happens when you get just waves of people coming over relatively unchecked? You start to get the lazy niggas. You start to get the stereotypical niggas. You start to get the niggas that the first wave in Africans, you start to get those are the people that they were running from. And that's what always happens. And so just like with any other group, like with the Mexicans, now with the Africans, we're all saturated with the hardworking, useful ones, and now we're oversaturated with the lazy, stereotypical ones. And so now it's a noticeable thing.
You black people in America, them white people done rubbed off on you motherfuckers too much. Them white people done rubbed off the arrogance that you adopted from these white Europeans in America, these special white people who fought their own people so they ain't got to pay taxes on our asses. Are you fucking crazy? You African Americans really think that slavery in North America was somehow more brutal than any other form of slavery? You think colonization was different from slavery? You don't think that was exactly the same thing? Two words, same meaning? The only difference is they got the business done on the continent. We got put on a boat and they put the business on us. That's the only difference. And by the way, our ancestors had the least amount of trauma because we just got here. Are you y'all just stupid? I swear to God, y'all so arrogant.
I really don't understand all the like hostile anger, just the straight aggression coming out of it. Like the nigga doing a lot, bro. He doing a lot. And this is a long ass video. I think I'm gonna move on from this nigga in a minute. I'm gonna let it play a little bit longer.
So embarrassing to the black community. Y'all so embarrassing to the proud African American community who know who they are. Have you ever heard of the Trans-America slave trade? You guys are so stupid. You ain't never heard of the Trans-America slave trade? You mean the slave trade that happened after the transatlantic slave trade?
That sounds like that period in time where we became Americans. We stopped accepting African imports and we just started breeding the niggas that we already had. And that's when we became American.
Because they couldn't go to Africa and get them anymore. So what they do, they went back and forth from the Caribbean. Do you know how many so-called foundational black Americans ended up in the Caribbean? Ended up down south in South America?
That's not actually how you define foundational black American, but whatever, nigga.
Huh? Do you know how we went back and forth from the Caribbean to South America to North America? Because we were owned by the same corporations, like Bank of America, huh? Like JP Morgan, like all these financing banks that's right now running the world right now. Are you guys stupid? You guys are clearly stupid. You guys are really dumb and ignorant with your chest out, thinking y'all know what y'all talking about. Walking around like some sort of special new Negro, huh?
That's literally what we're trying to tell you. We are a special new Negro. We're the American model. We're not like the African model. That's like Negro 1.0. We're Negro 2.0. .USA.
You think that the combination story of all the tribes coming to North America is something special? You don't think they mixed up the goddamn tribes in the Caribbean too? There's a reason why they didn't have whole tribes.
Yo, stop trying to drag Jamaica into this, bro. Leave Jamaica out of it. Because when you say the Caribbean, that's mostly what people think of as Jamaicans and shit. Stop dragging them into this, bro. Leave them out. Them niggas want to smoke their weed and drive trucks and buses and shit. They not fucking with nobody. Stop trying to drum up more backup. Trying to call niggas into the fight.
Sitting together because they knew if we could speak the same language, we would coordinate and destroy your asses because that's what we kept doing. Are y'all out your fucking minds? You guys are so stupid. Y'all are so stupid and ignorant, and y'all loud, and y'all spreading your ignorance and loud, ignorant, dumbass thought processes all over the world.
He's literally outside spreading his loud ignorance to the world right now. So much irony. So much irony. But I'm going to move on from him. Too much anger is bad for you. You got hate in his blood. It's unhealthy.
So let's talk. Black Americans, let's talk. Black Americans, what are you guys so mad about? What are you guys so mad about? It has to be something deep. There's something deeper. There's something deeper. What are you guys so mad about? It has to be something deep.
Damn.
And please don't give me.
His recording is shit. His audio is terrible. I just lost one of my headphones. I can only hear him in my left ear now.
That, oh, you guys, Africans are disrespectful. Don't give me that. Don't give me that, oh, Africans are calling us lazy. I don't want to hear that. Oh, Africans are saying, what's the other one?
Hold on. You know what? I want to run it back for just a second for the super chat on screen. Imagine if Jehovah Witnesses approach like this. Shout out to True Hype with a $2 super chat. Imagine if Jehovah Witnesses approach like this.
Making proud, upstanding African Americans who've been holding down the black world for 300 fucking years, just in time for them to catch up and give up and hold us down and have our goddamn backs here for you goddamn new fucking nationalist, native ass, white supremacist, contracting ass Negroes to come and try to have a whole goddamn campaign of separating yourselves from the rest of our brothers and sisters.
This is what happens when the Jehovah Witnesses start recruiting from the jail. Oh shit, that would be so terrible. Damn, bro. Jehovah Witnesses recruit some jail niggas. That's how you get the numbers up. All right, let's get back to the other dude, though. Let's go back.
Africans are saying we don't have a culture. Really? Is that why you guys are so mad? Is that why you guys are so mad? It has to be something deep, man. It has to be something deep. But let's break it down, though. Let's go to disrespect. When it comes to disrespecting Africans, right? Black Americans, you are number one on the chart when it comes to disrespecting Africans in the United States. You guys are number one on the chart. You know how many names you guys have been calling Africans? I've been called Kunta Kinte by Black Americans. I've been called Toby by Black Americans.
They called him Toby. Did they call you African booty scratcher? That was real popular when I was a kid.
Black Americans have said, "Oh, in Africa, we don't have cars, we don't have houses." Yes. Oh, we chase lions. We kill lions with our bare hands. You guys say all these things to us.
See, now you're just being a little bitch. Like, if there was a rumor spread around about me, if people were running around behind my back saying that nigga kills lions with his bare hands, I'm gonna let people lie about me. I swear to God, if you niggas actually out here telling people that I kill lions with my bare hands, you think I'm gonna be on the internet making a sad TikTok? They say I kill lion with my bare hand. Look at the little hand. How I kill lion. Like, you bitch ass nigga. You need to own that. Stop being such a little hoe, bro. You go kill a lion. Make you feel better.
And guess what? What we do about it? We just shrug it off. We just laugh it off. Africans just laugh it off. We just shrug it off. And you guys are crying because we say you guys are lazy. Or you guys don't have a culture. You guys are crying about that. Let's go to laziness. Africans are not the only ones saying Black Americans are lazy. We are not the only ones saying that.
More. You know what? I'll accept all my hostile, negative commenters because you obviously like the show. So do me a favor and like the video, bro. This is a Black American bozo stream. I guarantee you, in the time that you've been here, you've laughed at something that made you uncomfortable for laughing. You caught yourself cracking a laugh at something that you were like, that's not funny.
It's Uncle Remus spinning his warm, funny stories.
Like, the manosphere been hijacked by fucking entertainers, conservative entertainers, by the way.
Stop acting like you don't like it here.
Newsflash. Everybody else is saying it. We are not the only ones saying that you guys are lazy. No, we are not the only ones saying that. Everybody else is saying it. But why you want to turn us to? Why you want to turn the energy to Africans? Because you feel like you can bully us, right? Well, you can't. Let me tell you something. You can't bully Africans. I'll tell you that. You real Africans, you can't bully Africans. Nobody can bully Africans. Have you ever heard Africans getting bullied? No. Africans
Yes. Yes. It was called slavery and colonization. I don't know how that doesn't count. Somehow, some way, he totally forgot about that entire era. Like nigga, your whole history was being bullied. Remember, slaves are us for 1,000 years. That's where everybody went to gather fresh slaves. They just stopped off at Africa, picked up a boatload of slaves, and went on to go do some other shit. It was literally a stop-off point. You just grab a few random niggas and you're going to go over conquer something. All of a sudden, you never been bullied. All right, big boy. All right, you got it. You never been bullied. You a big nigga. You ain't never been bullied. I got you.
You call us all these names, and we just shrug it off. And now we tell you some kind, and now you guys are crying about, oh, you guys say we are lazy, we don't have a culture. So what? So what? If you know that all those things are not true, why are you crying about it? Why are you being so hateful? It is crazy. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. The energy is just crazy. You guys are saying, oh, Africans are here to have a better life. Are we the only one here to have a better life? The European...
I mean, it's my house, though. That's like you wake up someday, you wake up one day, like you wake up tomorrow, and it's just some random foreigner on your couch. Like, I'm here for a better life. Yeah. I heard there was a better life here, so I showed up.
Are here to have a better life. The Hispanic are here to have a better life. The Asians are here to have a better life.
Yo, I swear the world must be full of shithole countries. How come you can't find a better life until you get to America? Like, how horrible is your country, bro? Nobody can have a good life until they get to America. That's so strange.
The Indians are here to have a better life. So why are you turning all this negative energy to Africans? We are the least of your problems. Yes. So when it comes to disrespect, you guys are at the top of the chart. The white men don't call us that because if they do, we will say, oh, they are being racist. So they don't say the things that you guys are saying. And now you guys want to cry about it. Oh, cry me a river. Let me tell you something. If you think that you can bully Africans, you must be mistaken. We are the number one people you can't bully. And we are willing to go as long as you guys take this. Wherever you guys want to take this, we are willing to go there.
What does that even mean, big boy? What are you trying to say, big boy? What is it? What is this you're saying? What are these African tribal words you're saying to me right now, big boy? Come on. You don't mean this.
We are the number one people you can't bully. And we are willing to go as long as you guys take this. Wherever you guys want to take this, we are willing to go there. Oh yes.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Yeah, whatever you trying to do it, he trying to do it too, huh? All right, I hear you, man. I hear you.
Fuck you. War.
I'm going to call Tom as soon as I'm done with this show. I'm going to call my buddy Tom. Tom will know what to do. Tom is already on this case. I think Tom has been busy. Tom's going to make his way to New York any day now. Especially after that thing that just happened in Midtown. Oh, yeah, Tom is definitely going to come to New York. Tom is going to crush the buildings like Snoop Dogg did.
Africa is a stubborn fly. We are stubborn, very stubborn. So wherever you guys want to take this, let's go. We're ready. We're ready. Stop crying. Stop the crying. It has to be something else. It's either you guys are jealous about us. Jealous. It has to be jealousy. That's all I'm thinking. That's what you guys to be, jealousy. It has to be jealousy. We come here, we made it. We come here every time. All Africa, most Africans that come here, they're making it. They made it out. Better education, jobs. They're busting their tails out. And you guys are jealous about it. Stop the crying, man. Stop the crying. It's fine. It's cool. You don't want to be us. That's fine. We don't care. Let me tell you something else you don't know. We don't give a damn who was here first. We don't give a damn who was in this country first. It could be black. It could be white. It could be pink. It could be blue. We don't give when we come here. We don't care about. We don't look about that.
Outlanders out. Outlanders out. Boy, you gonna make me go put on my gonna make me go put on that robe. Boy, I'm telling you, listen, man, you're gonna make me put on that robe. I'm inching so close to throwing a robe on. I'm trying to tell you.
Oh my God, we'll have our home again. My God, we'll have our home. By blood or sweat, we'll get there yet. By God, we'll have our home.
When Jamaican-born Marcus Garvey took the podium at Liberty Hall in Harlem on August the 1st, 1920, it was reported that over 12,000 people were in attendance. They were there for the first annual convention of the Universal Negro Improvement Association, UNIA, which Garvey had founded just a few years earlier. During his inaugural address, he explained that collectively they had spent the last 2.5 years spreading, quote, the doctrines of the UNIA to the four corners of the world, end of quote. The UNI would go on to have hundreds of branches and millions of supporters around the world, becoming one of the greatest mobilizers of Black opinion in the 20th century. And here we are in 2025, I feel that we're going backward. We have a boycotting African businesses next week on the 1st of August, on that day. That date is not coincidental, by the way. This tells me that all of this that's going on is a real kind of 21st century
COINTELPRO. Because when we had the Black Panthers in the late 60s, you had J. Edgar Hoover trying to do so many things to minimize it and destabilize it, which he was successful in doing, killing lots of, Black Panther leaders and just destabilizing the whole of the Black Panthers. And now we're in the 21st century. We have these people called FBA, Fear of Black Africa, coming along and doing the same kind of work. I have to ask myself, are these bots? Are these real people? What's going on? So we have now this boycott on the 1st of August, next week, which coincides, as I said, with the anniversary of this amazing speech by Marcus Garvey in Harlem. Do you think it's a coincidence? No, I don't think it's a coincidence. I'm just saying.
After reading a lot of comments about that boycott, it's been brought to my attention that a lot of these African hair braiding shops are doing some human trafficking, and a lot of immigration fraud is going on. So I'm gonna just leave this information right here, so all of my Black Americans can hit the ICE tip line for all those African braiding shops. Yeah, those sweatshops that they like to work in. Let me move my head out the way.
In case you wanted to call Uncle Tom, shout out to Tom Holman. It's my uncle. It's the big homie. That's how you get a hold of Tom or any of his people right there. If you want to participate, if you see something and you want to say something, that's how you shout out to my Uncle Tom. That's the big uncle. Shout out to the homie. Angry Snowman with the 5-ball said, hey, they still slaving each other over there. Nothing has changed. Absolutely, man. Don't try to make me feel guilty about the white man's slavery when y'all niggas still slaving each other right damn now.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
And then shout out to my man Salty Balls. With the $9.99, he says, I ain't seen this many African pan-Africanists in my lifetime. When we hit them in them pockets, they cop and please. Bro, it really does kind of shake out once the money start to dry up. Now, you start to see things when the money start to change. Now people listen. And this is just a basic fact of life, right? People listen a lot harder when you start to affect the pockets. When you start to make that pocket a little bit lighter, people pay more attention to what's happening around them. It is what it is. And so, like I was saying, there's the number to ICE right there. And while you're waiting for an operator to take your call, smash that super chat button like Salty Balls.
Hulk! Smash! Smash you! You make Hulk angry. You not like Hulk angry. Hulk no like fighting girls.
And I told y'all, bro, it's crazy, but I guess it is true. And maybe this is the truth of like social movements. Women are the way they are. And so the women are really motivating this beef, bro. I'm just saying, shout out to the Black women. Y'all starting some shit I can support.
Black power starts with Black women. It just does.
Look at the sister girl start some drama against the immigrants. Go Black girls.
Black power starts with Black women. It just does.
After reading a lot of comments about that boycott, it's been brought to my attention that a lot of these African hair braiding shops are doing some human trafficking, and a lot of immigration fraud is going on. So I'm gonna just leave this information right here, so all of my Black Americans.
Yeah, no human trafficking. All right, don't be bringing your African slaves to America. so you can claim them on your taxes. I know how you niggas do. You bring over one of your African subjects and don't let them out the building. They got to braid hair for 18 hours straight, and then you claim her on your taxes. I know how you niggas move. I get it, bro. It's all kind of scams out here now.
You hit the ICE tip line for all those African braiding shops. Yeah, those sweatshops that they like to work in. Let me move my head out the way. Yeah, I'll be calling on Monday about all the local African braiding shops in my area. Thank you. Thank you, guys. See, at first we just didn't want to give you money, but like now we just want you to go back home.
Well, ain't that about
You know, after reading a lot of comments.
Let me stop that. All right. I want you to see something. Let's take a look inside one of these African braiding salons, because I found one that's like a giant one. There's not some little rinky-dink operation here. You know, this lady making big money. She's running a good business here. It'd be a shame if something would have happened to it, you know?
Check this out, y'all.
This salon, which employs over 400 people and seats 150 customers at once. Let's dive in. Nadine is a Cameroonian visionary founder of Nadine's Hair Braiding, a successful salon located in Bowie, Maryland that operates 24/7.
Listen, man, we're going to shut all this shit down. Ladies, listen, our culture first. They don't care. Of course, they're going to smile in your face because you're spending money. They denigrated your motherfucking ancestors, denigrated our culture, say we ain't shit. They definitely practice white supremacy. They are colonizers. They are leeches. We are shutting everything down, ladies. Go.
The Africans are practicing white supremacy, coming over here trying to be colonizers and shit. Go home, colonizer. That's how we got to play now. Go home, colonizer. Take your white supremacy back to Africa.
To a different spot to get your hair done. I'm not saying go around looking crazy. I'm not saying that. But our culture has to come first. You know what I mean? I know we want to look good, but not by them. Go somewhere else. Shut this shit down, and we build our own fucking salons, our own business. They are at 451 Mitchellville Road, Bowie, Maryland. All right? This is exactly where they at. Nadine's Hair Braiding. Shut this shit down, man. Shut it down. We shutting everything down. Ladies, please. I know we on code. This is her shop. Yes, we on code. But listen, you know they don't give two fucks about us. And you know they ain't hiring no black ladies in there. All them people in there working is African. Not saying it's a problem, but they understand.
Sound like a sweatshop to me. Sounds like a highly organized hair braiding sweatshop. Wonder what kind of paperwork those ladies got on there. You know, don't let me start asking questions. Call my buddy Tom, get to the bottom of this.
Economic wealth. They understand by self-preservation. That's what they're doing. They're hiring their own fucking people, their culture, by using our dollars. Get on fucking code and stop fucking playing. Stop playing. This is their shit. Shut this shit down, y'all. For real. Stop playing. I'm not going to talk your head off. We know what we need to do. Everybody make videos about this. Share this. Share this. Make this the norm. Shut this shit down. Shut it down. Shut this motherfucker down. Spread the fucking word. PSA. Spread the word. Shut it down. And I'm gone.
What if we just discovered a giant African human trafficking operation? All of those women are forced to braid hair. They can't leave the building. They got to work for 2 years straight before they can get their freedom. They're like African indentured service. What if we just crack the code? I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just speculating. These are all allegations, allegedly, in Minecraft. Shout out to Salty Balls with the $4.99. He says, with all that education, hold your own nuts. Call ICE and tell them where the underarm funk coming from. He said, tell them where the underarm funk coming from. Shout out to Salty Balls, man. Thanks for supporting the show. Hit that like button. Throw $1 in there.
Come on, share your dollar. Give me your dollar. Share your dollar with me. Come on.
This is for those who look down on Africans, call themselves FBA, Foundational Black.
Black folks, stop spending your money with these people. Don't go to their hair braiding shop. Hell, they about pulling your edges out anyway. Be in the shop talking all crazy about you in their native tongue because they scared to tell you that stuff in English. Don't never invest anything back into the community. I don't see none of these shops having back-to-school drives for these kids or nothing. But be right in the mix where we dwell, making their money off of us. So I hear the women supposed to be boycotting these shops. I'm all for it. Please do so. Quit spending your money with these people. It'll shut them the hell up, trust me.
This is for those who look down on Africans, call them.
Now, you know what, Chocolate Bunny, you've been kind of pointing to this for a while, and I've been dragging it out. And I think I got about another hour or so. Let's see, it's 2 o'clock, 3. Yeah, I gotta leave soon, but I want to get to this part of the show. Let me run some of this for you guys here, so we can know the war has had some
Hey, my beautiful
casualties.
sisters and brothers.
It's not all smiles and giggles, all right? There's serious business happening here. People money on the line. People bag getting light.
Hey, my beautiful sisters and brothers. Please, 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 and please. Let's not divide each other. This is a time for us to come together as one. This is the time for us to come together as one. The braiders, African restaurants, please, let's listen to our brothers and sisters complain. They are bringing us business, and they are right. Without them, for people that have stores like braiders and stuff, I mean, a white woman is not coming to braid their hair. Maybe they do, maybe once a while, I'm not sure, but predominantly it's our own people that come there and patronize us. So is the African stores too, or African restaurants as well. Please, let's not divide each other. Let's listen to them. Customers are always right. Let's listen to their complaints.
Oh, the customer's always right. See, now the wars went long enough that they're begging for some negotiations now. Now it's time to come together. Let's work this out. Let's stop fighting.
And do proper, adjustments. Please, I'm pleading to both sides. My brothers, my American brothers, my American sisters, my African sisters, my African brothers. Please, 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 please. I'm pleading. Please let us not divide ourselves. This is the time that we need each other so badly. Please, 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 please. I'm on my knees. I'm begging. Please, let's come together as one.
I like when you beg. I do. Let me. This is for me. I'm doing this for me.
Please, 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 please. I'm on my knees. I'm begging. Please, 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 please. I'm on my knees. I'm begging. Please, 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 please. I'm on my knees. I'm begging. Please, 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 please. I'm on my knees. I'm begging.
I'm sorry. I just kind of zoned out for a minute. I just took a moment of like psychotic pleasure from that. I was really at my darkest just now. I was really at the darkest pit of my soul just now. You don't want to know where I went.
Please, let's come together as one. Let's forgive each other. Let's start over again. Please, 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 please. And God bless you. God bless every one of us. And God bless United States. Thank you.
Ooh, beg more, foreigner.
As an owner of a braiding salon, I do not condone any form of disrespect against anyone, whatever race, color you have, be you blue, white, green, yellow, orange, whatever your skin tone is. I do not disrespect anybody, and I do not condone any form of disrespect against anybody, especially against my people, Black people. I find this video completely distasteful. Why are Black people fighting against their own? Who are you? Who am I? We have the same skin tone.
I keep telling y'all, I don't want to be magical skin buddies with you niggas. Stop. It's this skin tone shit. That don't make you my cousin. All your skin folk ain't kinfolk, remember? See, that's some old African-American wisdom for you. We didn't learn that under the baobab tree. We learned that on the plantation. All your skin folk ain't kinfolk. Get out of here with that skin tone shit. We are not magic skin buddies. Shit sounds gay. That's why I keep saying it like that, so you can get a bad taste in your mouth when you say these words. We're not skin buddies. Stop trying to be skin buddies with me. It's weird. Salty Balls with the $4.99. He says, them non-FBA women promote divesting here, and you see their brethren not say nothing about that trash. Bro, I wasn't even going to take that angle of it, but don't nobody want to be with a white man like an African woman. I mean, we give Black women a lot of shit for that, but I promise you, it's open and pronounced with African women. It's a dream to move to the West and marry a white man. That's how they say it too. I want to go to school and I want to marry a white man. That's their dream. I promise you, that's their dream, bro.
When you are boycotting, trying to boycott African braiding shop, who you think you're fighting against? If we don't come together and face the real problem, Black people will never grow together. And this is not just in America. Black people as a whole, for some reason, have always fight against themselves. Why you want to boycott the braiding shop? If you feel disrespected in one hair braiding shop, stop going there. Go to hair braiding shops that know how to respect people. At Cody Braids, we respect our customers. Many of our customers feel like it's home to them. They feel very welcomed. We treat people nicely, we respect them, and we have proofs. If you go to our reviews, you go to everywhere, you see that people are grateful that we have a business that caters to their need. Why are you fighting against your own?
It's getting real in the field, ain't it? Money ain't coming in like it used to. Niggas ain't spending money like they used to. And I had another one. Where was the main lady though? Because I think this the lady Chocolate Bunny wants to see. Let me get these ones out the way here, because I had so much video. I've been building up. I've been building up for this show. I've been putting ammo in the crates, been oiling up the guns. So remember that big remember that big African human smuggling hair braiding operation they had going on? Well, here's Nadine from the giant hair braiding human smuggling operation.
No matter what happens on August 1st, we wanted to come to our platform and say something that nobody else has said. We would like you guys to know that.
I'm sorry. What's up, nieces?
Nadine is sorry. She's about to cry, y'all. Chocolate Bunny, Nadine about to cry. Bunny, are you seeing this? Nadine gonna cry, y'all. She gonna cry and apologize.
No matter what happens on August 1st, we wanted to come to our platform and say something that nobody else has said. We would like you guys to know that.
I'm sorry. What's up, nieces? This is Nadine. This is not one of those usual videos where Brandy and I make for commercial purposes. This is one of those videos that I have to make with a heart full of sadness. I know that you have seen videos and videos about the drama happening in African shops where our client get disrespected, insulted, humiliated, and it has been the top one topic going on TikTok. I took my time, I watched it, and I'm here today because deep inside me, my whole soul want to say, I'm sorry. I am truly sorry, and I'm the voice of those that could not reach you guys.
Now, you know what's interesting about this, right? A lot of you guys who've been in like the Black manosphere, and especially, you know, these co-ed spaces, you watching a lot of this male-female back and forth conversations and, you know, arguing and whatnot. How often do you hear a Black woman say, I'm sorry? This is like a special thing almost because, you know, she got a lot of money on the line. That's a big deal operation right there. She can't afford to take a 10, 20% loss in income because niggas is boycotting or whatever. So she's really feeling it. The threat is crazy. I mean, crazy threats bring out crazy results, man. Guys, what do we always say? Bullying works, okay? Say it with me, guys. Bullying works. Repeat after me. Bullying works. Shout out to Chocolate Bunny. Thank you so much with the $20 super chat. Say it with me, Chocolate. Bullying works. I know you've been waiting for this moment. This is such a good moment. I had to build it up for 3 hours. I'm sorry. 3 hours of foreplay. I'm just that kind of guy, Chocolate. When you get me, you get the whole deal. 3 hours of foreplay. And now we're here, though. Bullying works, right? Smash that super chat button, y'all. Bullying works.
Hulk! Smash! Smash you! You make Hulk angry. You not like Hulk angry. Hulk no like fighting girls.
Because I know our platform is very rich, and I hope that you guys should share this video to express how sorry we, the Africans, we, the immigrants, we are. Because I do understand we have done so much wrong. Maybe some people before me, I want to join you in the fight, but not like that. I want us to change. This is a wake-up call for all Africans, immigrants in America. We're brothers. Respect is mutual. Because at the end of the day, I don't think Americans hate us. They want that unity. They want to see that in real life. I have done so much community work because it's my way of expressing how you guys are supporting us for the past years.
Oh, now she big in the community. Oh man, she giving out book bags. She give out turkeys like Nino Brown. I gotta go down there. I gotta go to where she at. Get me one of them turkeys and something, man. Since you giving back to the community, and pick up a book bag or something from one of my little kids. You know, since she giving back to the community. She been in the community giving back, y'all. Shout out to Nadine. Nadine is out there. She doing things.
No, our platform is very rich, and I hope that you guys should share this video to express how sorry we, the Africans, we, the immigrants, we are. Because I do understand we have done so much wrong. Maybe some people before me, I want to join you in the fight, but not like that. I want us to change. This is a wake-up call for all Africans, immigrants in America. We're brothers. Respect is mutual. Because at the end of the day, I don't think Americans hate us. They want that unity. They want to see that in real life.
No, I don't hate you. I just love me. And it's about time I started loving me more. That's really all that boils down to. This has nothing to do with hating anybody, because that's, you know, people love to throw that word around because we live in sensitive, feminine times. And so it's a word that kind of gets you a lot of emotion. But none of this has anything to do with hate. I don't hate you. I love me. This is what loving me looks like.
I have done so much community work because it's my way of expressing how you guys are supporting us for the past years. Sometimes words are not expressing what you feel. My actions speak louder than my words. And I have tried to do it for years. Those that follow me understand how much I value my clients.
Trying to make you niggas happy. For years, she been trying to keep you niggas happy, trying to stop you niggas from going off all crazy. For years, she been in the community doing the work. You know, they love to say the work. She been doing the work. She been out there. I wonder how many free weaves she gave out. You think she gave away some free weave? Put a 1 in the chat if you think she never gave any free weave out. I don't think she gave away no free weave. I mean, you got all this just laying around. Have you given out a free weave yet? I don't think you gave out no free weave. That's all I'm saying. I don't believe it. I don't believe you gave away any free weave. Salty Balls with the $4.99. He says, even you, for $1 a day, you can sponsor tropical colored hand-me-down soccer jerseys, UN rice, and fake apologies. For just $1 a day. Shout out to Salty Balls. Thank you so much for supporting the show. You guys have been dope today.
I need that money.
Appreciate your support. I'm over here like a starving African, no lie.
Give me the money. Give me the money for all that I would do. Give me the money.
Come on, share your dollar. Give me your dollar. Share your dollar with me. Come on.
Today, I don't live for myself. I live for others. So on behalf of every business out there, a braiding shop, a grocery store, a tailor store, the Nadines today are saying we are deeply sorry for everything. And we are taking note, and we will show you the change because it's going to...
If you sorry, apologize with weave. If you sorry, apologize and weave. I mean, put some weave on the table if you're really sorry.
We need our weave. I don't wear it, but we need it.
I don't wear it either, but I need it. God damn it. If you sorry, apologize and weave. Put some weave in my pocket right now. Since you so sorry, all right? Put some weave up. Put some weave up or shut up. I have this thing where I don't believe women. I'm sorry, I just don't. I see lips moving. I hear words coming out of your mouth, and I instantly don't believe. And so I'm just saying, you got to put some weave up or shut up. I don't wear it, but I need my weave. That's the only way I can trust it. Shout out to True Hype. He says, giving out free weave like turkeys at Thanksgiving is where my mind went for some reason. Listen, you the weave queen, Nadine's hair braiding. How much weave do you think an operation like Nadine's hair braiding goes through in a month? I'm sure you got weave laying around. You could donate. I'm sure you got weave you could donate to the cause. Winter's going to be here soon. There's a lot of bald-headed sisters. They're going to need something to keep them warm. I'm just saying, apologize with weave or I don't believe. Apologize and weave or I don't believe.
We need our weave. I don't wear it, but we need it.
Start now, not on the 1st. I don't want to wait till August 1st. And everyone that listens to this message, you should be grateful for being in a land that they welcomed you. And the least we could do is to express our gratitude by being respectful to each other. God help us. God help us.
You got her calling on God. She done dragged Jesus into this. Got her calling on the name of the Lord.
Okay, I'm gonna say it again. I come in the name of Jesus. Repeat it after me, bitch. I come in the name of Jesus by the power of the Holy Spirit.
I'm gonna let you guys know how that weave thing goes, because if I don't get my weave, then I don't believe. All right, I've been lied to before. I'm sorry, I have trust issues. I know it's cool hearing the chick apologize, but you know, women say all kind of things. Women will literally say anything. You have no idea what they're willing to do with their mouths. And so I just don't believe. I don't believe unless I get my weave. Those are my terms. All right. I'm sorry. I've learned to drive a hard bargain over the years. Those are my terms. I'm not really willing to negotiate. You let me know what you come up with. Apologize and leave, or I don't believe. That's the deal.
Between the boycott the Africans and I don't know what Oak Bluffs is, what's Polo talking about? Black people, we cannot afford to be engaged in this anti-intellectualism. It is not for us. And don't get me started on the FBAs. What did y'all talk about? We built the pyramids here in the Americas. There's pyramids in Africa, and not just Egypt, Sudan, and Nigeria. What is y'all talking about? Meanwhile, the Trump administration is trying to cancel birthright citizenship. The thing that gives your black...
Speaking of mouths, she has an actually pretty mouth. I'm sorry, I couldn't help but to notice she has a really pretty mouth. Exquisite.
Self-citizenship. And he's winning. Winning. 300,000 black women have left the workforce in 3 months. 300,000. That's crazy. Shannon Sharp had to pay a snow bunny $23 million. We have bigger fish to fry, people. What are you all going on about? Shut up about the Africans, about Oak Bluff. None of that. It's not important. White supremacy. Hello. Between the boycott the Africans and...
Somebody just tagged me in a video that honestly just pissed me off. And I'm going to try to just be as point blank as possible when I'm talking about this. I'm getting tagged into a lot of videos about FBAs and how FBA is a hate group. This video, the guy's talking about how FBA and ADOS are hate groups and comparing it to Nazis and Nazi Germany. You know, my thing is this. Like, why is it that everybody is so intimidated by every single thing that Black Americans do? Like, as a collective, if we want to have a title that is more unique to our ethnic group, everybody's up in a frenzy, everybody's terrified, calling it a hate group, calling it xenophobic. Like, am I missing something here? Because maybe I'm wrong. I mean, nobody's tagged me in any videos that talk about FBAs or ADOS attacking people from other countries or collectively doing any physical harm or any attacks on any immigrants or foreigners. Like, no, like I haven't seen any news reports, any videos or nothing. So I don't know where all of this fear is coming from. It just seems like every single time Black Americans specifically want to kind of come together as a collective and kind of do our own thing, everybody goes up into a frenzy. Everybody gets terrified about it. This is not even white people that are doing this. This is everybody else. Like, and I really don't understand where is the threat. Where is the history of Black Americans being violent against other groups? If we have violence, it's usually within our own communities. It's not against other groups. So I don't know where all of this fear mongering is.
Now, Keisha, come on now, Keisha. You're not gonna get away with that around here, Keisha. What about SCI says Black people as a group usually attack at jazz festivals? Yeah, it's a thing. I don't know why we pretending like violence is never off the table. Like no, violence is always on the table. Some folk just don't like the truth. Anyway.
Coming from, it's like, damn, it's like if they can't leech or attach themselves to us and we want to kind of like get, give me 50 feet, give me some space, or let me band together with my own folks, it's a problem, but everybody else can do it. Like everybody else can have their own title, have their own group, have their own, do their own thing culturally, do their own thing. But as soon as we do it, it's a problem. It was cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it type shit. And this is like I don't want to I be really trying to hold my tongue on a lot of things that I see. But at some point, you just got to say, call shit how you see it. And I just really feel like with this whole I don't even be really wanting to keep talking about this shit. It's not this. I never even wanted this to be what my channel was about. But I'm constantly getting tagged in these videos, and it's like with this whole pan-Africanism thing. It's like I just don't see the benefit of it. Like,
y'all niggas annoying low key though. That's the thing about pan-Africans, and I was trying to point that out earlier. We were laughing at that one angry nigga. Like, y'all really do just have shitty representation. You don't come off as like a group I want to join. I don't want to sit next to you niggas at the lunch table, you know? You just have a shitty overall image right now. Like the whole image of pan-Africanism. I mean, because, you know, you got Umar out there, the prince of pan-Africanism. He's not a good look for anything anybody wants to do. And then on top of that, you know, you got your Polites and damn, did Polite go to jail? Who else went to jail? I know it was a handful of Pan-Africans got taken down doing dastardly things, dastardly deeds, you know? Then what was that other guy who was real big? And then he went from Pan-Africans to like some kind of weird red pill, fuck black women thing. Young Pharaoh. Like Pan-Africanism is really having it's having some recruitment issues. You know, y'all having a hard time attracting people to your church, bro. Malachi York, Rashad Jamal, y'all having a hard time attracting people to your church, bro. You're just having a bad run right now. And a shout out to my man Duran with the 199. He says, loud Keishas annoy the shit out of me. There's just too many Keishas in public, bro. This has been a growing problem for years now. We've been warning people about it for a long time, but nobody wanted to listen, bro. Nobody wanted to listen. I've been yelling into the void for years.
But if man had to find out that his God was a woman,
I say the black woman is God, and
black woman is God.
I say the black woman is God.
The black woman is God because, you know, she was the first organism on this planet.
The True Hype says something interesting here. Shout out to True Hype with the 5 ball. He says, if real delineation happens, then the divide and conquer game grievance industry is going to fall apart for the most part. Yeah, this doesn't have much to do with like the manosphere, but it's sort of happening at the same time. A lot of social things, social movements are causing problems for the left-wing social order. So whether it's black men or men in general not wanting to participate with, you know, girl stuff and feminism and dating and marriage, whether it's men not wanting to vote Democrat, whether it's black people siding with their Americanness over their global blackness, these are all things that kind of chip away at the structure of the left-wing social order. And I think that's where a lot of the anger and the pushback comes from. It's like watching your world crumble around you. You know, feelings will be had.
Maybe somebody can explain how that's beneficial, but I just don't see it. To me, it just seems like everybody just wants to benefit off of Black America or benefit off of America in general. And we just supposed to be Captain Save-A-Hole to the whole fucking world. And I'm just not into it. Maybe offer me something, offer something of value, and then maybe we can talk. But until then, please get the fuck out of here and leave me the fuck alone with this shit.
So I saw that on August 1st, there's going to be a boycott of African restaurants, salons, and hair places. And at first I was like, oh, why are we not supporting our, you know? But then I realized, like, growing up as with an African father and an American mom and like being in between cultures, I completely understand. Like, I really completely understand, because it was so hard growing up with Like you would think it's all like kumbaya between both my families. No, you thought wrong. My dad's side of the family, like my aunts and especially my grandmother, like she treated me so bad. And I to this day, like I don't know why. But they're racist. Like Africans are racist. And I don't think a lot of Africans, no, African Americans don't know that Africans are racist, but they have the same mindset as the white man. I'm not gonna lie to you. They really do. Like they all think that we're rambunctious and like we're ghetto and all this stuff, but a lot of Africans, which is crazy to me learning this, don't know about the African slave trade. Like when I graduated high school, that was my first time my aunt saw the movie Roots. My cousin showed my aunt the movie Roots and she didn't know about slavery. Like she was like, oh, I understand why African Americans are like this now. So I understand boycotting the African community or African businesses, but it's like I feel like they will finally understand. Like they will finally understand if you boycott it. So I'm for it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm for it, but it's like it's kind of like that's kind of like my my brothers and sisters, but y'all are racist. To be real with you, especially like the older generation, y'all are racist. And y'all need to stop with this mindset. And they only hang around white people. They only hang around their own people. They don't hang around. You ever see an African really hanging around African Americans? I mean, my aunts and uncles don't. So, but when this happens, they will really get a taste of their own medicine. So, should have been nicer. Sorry. Should have did your research.
I heard you guys want to boycott the African breeding community. You people want to boycott the African breeding community. Am I listening? What? You guys cannot compete with African breeding community. You just cannot compete. This is the thing about what I want my African American brothers who want to boycott the African breeding community to understand. Africans, we come from a different level of struggle. See, and let me open this door so air can come in here. We come from a different level of struggle. You people do not understand the type of struggle that some of us Africans come from. You cannot understand. See, in America, when you are broke, you have EBT, you have section 8. You have maybe you might qualify for Medicare, some type of Medicare. So even when you are broke, it's still a little bit manageable. In Africa, in Cameroon, when you are broke, hey, you are broke for real, for real. So you have to be the best of the best. That's why you see, when Africans we come here, anything that we do, we do it very, very well. That's why you see the braiders.
Is the African man struggle colder? Is that what I'm hearing? The African man's struggle is colder? I'm willing to accept that. Third world poverty and all that.
Breeders, they do such a good job because the level of braiding audacity you need to have in Africa and Cameroon, Nigeria, Liberia, the level of braiding capacity you need to have, it's a different type of audacity. One thing about us, Africans, we have audacity. Audacity. Let me tell you something. You can never boycott the African breeding community. It's just too convenient. Where would the girls do their hair? African breeding community, they don't have all these stipulations. You have to do this to your hair before you come. You have to do this. You have to do that. They just say, bring your hair and come. We'll fix it. And that's what they do. That's why everybody goes to them. You guys cannot boycott the African breeding community. It's just not possible. It's not possible. It's trying to turn water. You guys are trying to turn water into wine. You are not Jesus.
He's a funny guy. You're not Jesus.
Black Americans, please leave Africans out. I really hope this lands because I'm sick and tired of seeing this conversation on FYP. There was a time you guys were arguing that Africans say that you guys are not African enough. That was also a problem. Now you don't want to be African. It is okay. I promise you, none of us calls you African American.
Right. We went from not African enough to not African at all. It's an upgrade.
The entire Africa calls you guys Black American. We don't think you're African Americans. We don't even think you're African. You guys are so different from. You don't have manners. We have manners. And what culture are you talking about that Africans steal from you? That's the funniest bit I've heard. What culture? They're not like us. You're not like us. We're not like you. Is that your culture?
Yeah. They're not like us.
Africa has 54 countries and we have over 1 billion tribes. Each tribe is attached to tradition and norms. We do cultural things that you don't even have. For example, I am a Muganda from Uganda. That's my tribe. And we have Buganda things that we do in our Buganda kingdom.
Where's that guy earlier at? Where's that Moore guy at? I was trying to explain this to you, bro. Maybe you need an African queen to tell you the truth.
We have the Basoga, the Banyankole. Do you even know what that is? Define culture. What culture do we copy? Do you even have culture? If I ask you what's your tribe in Black America, like what's your tribe? Do you even know what that is? Give me 3 culture norms.
Brooklyn. That's my tribe. You wouldn't understand because you're not from here.
That you have or traditions that you do. Nothing. Y'all are going to tell me the hoop earrings, the hip hop music. They're not like us. You're not like us. What else? What do you have? What is your staple food? Nothing. So what culture? What culture? We don't quote Martin Luther King. We quote Nelson Mandela. It is you who flock Africa coming to look for him. You'll be flocking Ghana, Nigeria, looking for those ancient slave markets. And now all of a sudden you don't want to be attached to slavery.
I was just looking for evidence. I just wanted to make sure the receipts checked out. Now I'm good. I know.
Because your ancestors were lied to with a piece of candy and they left. You think we don't know that?
Hold on. What did she say? Hold on. What did this bitch just say? Oh, no, the fuck she didn't just try to slip that one in there. Lied to it a piece of candy and they just left?
These angry, mad, opportunistic, lying Black women.
I wish she'd have said African women in that clip, but I needed something. Because that was a hell of a thing to just drop.
Now all of a sudden you don't want to be attached to slavery because your ancestors were lied to with a piece of candy and they left.
Bruh. Just when y'all wanted to smash, now you find out she crazy as hell. That's on you niggas. You niggas wanted to smash. Oh, she was all cute. I'll go. Now she's kind of retarded, bro. Now you're stuck with this shit. I didn't go. I was going to go with the other one with the pretty mouth.
You think we don't know that you don't like Africans? Do you know how many African students have been bullied by y'all? You call them animals, monkeys, you call them uncivilized, yet you guys have the same color. The thing is, you want to detach yourselves from Africa, which is okay. We've never wanted you to be African. We don't even want to be associated with you.
You know what's funny? I kind of got that from the fact that you sold us to the white man. Like, that was kind of the dead giveaway for me. Like, I don't think they want us here anymore. Like Ubuntu, I don't think they want us no more. Like, Kunta, I think you might be right. Holy shit. They don't want us no more.
White Africans flee Africa. White Africans don't stay in Africa and build Africa. Let me talk to y'all for a second. I'm going to use terms that everybody can understand, so pay attention. Africa is the hood. Africa is the hood. You don't choose to be born in a hood. You just born in a hood. Some people got it good in a hood and some people got it bad in a hood. But no matter how good or bad you got it in a hood, you'll stay in a hood. Y'all know everything that goes in a hood. The violence, the degeneracy, the gangs, all that stuff is the hood. Now let's talk about the reasons why people leave the hood. When someone made it in the hood, what's the first thing they do? They leave the hood. They move to the suburbs for a better life, right? Yes. When someone is targeted by a gang from the hood, what do? They leave the hood. Why? To survive. Those are the main reasons why people leave the hood. The person who left the hood because they were being targeted by a gang is probably going to leave the hood with nothing. Meanwhile, the person who left the hood because they made it out of the hood, they're probably going to live with something. That's the person who's going to move in the suburbs to live a better life. The person who ran away from the gang is probably just going to start from scratch somewhere else. Now, the person who moved to the suburbs is going to have kids in the suburbs. These kids will never know anything about the hood. These are the kids that will talk crap about the hood because they don't know anything about the hood. These are the kids that will ask, why is nobody leaving the hood if the hood is so bad? Now that we have established all these things, let's move back to the hood. Let's talk about the people who are...
That's right. Hi, hood. When people say the hood, they usually mean the ghetto. They're not talking about their nice suburban middle-class neighborhoods. And so it's sort of a stand-in for the ghetto. And what he's really doing is calling Africa the ghetto of the world. Which between Africa and India, you might be onto something.
Are still in the hood. Why are they not developing the hood? Why are they not building the hood? Now imagine that you live in a hood, right? You look around and you don't like what you see. And you say to yourself, you know what? I'm going to make a change. You build a business, you build a store, and you start exchanging goods. You hire people, you're giving jobs, right? Everybody's happy with you because you are helping the community. One of these days, one of the local gangs come to your store and they want to tax you. They're telling you this is our territory. You have to pay. Otherwise, we're going to do things to your store. You resist. You say, no, I won't be bullied. I'm just trying to help my community. This store is also helping your people. Why are you trying to destroy my store? And they tell you, we don't care about that. We want our taxation. You're going to pay. You say, no, I won't be bullied. They say, okay. Now, every time you open your store, these gangs come around to harass you. They chase your customers away and your business fail. What are you going to do at that point? Try to open another store in a hood, or say to yourself, you know what? I have made a little bit of money from our previous store. These people are not going to let me do what I want to do here. I really tried. It didn't work out. I'm going to take my money, go somewhere else where I can be what I know I can be. You go somewhere else and you succeed. Now you have the possibility to go back to the hood and give to people here and there. Now, you know that you could have helped your community way better with a store in a community, but you cannot do it because the reality of your community is that there are elements in your community that seek nothing but destruction. And you have to make a choice. Either I stay here and I lose my life, or go somewhere else where I can do better than I could in my own community, and then every once in a while go back and help the people in my community. So yes, that's the reason why people flee Africa. That's the reason why people don't stay in Africa and build Africa. You cannot build a foundation on an unstable terrain.
So you can't build Africa is what I'm hearing. That's not making me want you to be here anymore, though. I'm saying you just, maybe we should stop helping. Maybe we've helped too much. You know, maybe back during the 80s, all those starving children, feed the children things, maybe we shouldn't have helped because, you know, if you can't get it on your own, you'll never get it, right? That's kind of the reality of life. And you know what, we're gonna wrap this up here in a sec, but let me just share this last funny clip because FBA is pissing off everybody right now. Team Black has got everybody upset. It's literally black against the whole rainbow right now.
But negate the fact that his wife just got a new position.
Yeah.
Went from keyboarding clerk 1, making $35,000, got a new position with a $10,000 pay increase. Doesn't speak English.
Wow.
Bro,
I mean,
Council
well,
President,
Councilman Jackson,
or you
please.
stop him, or I
Please,
stop him.
Councilman
Or
Jackson,
you
please.
stop him, or I stop him.
Why you have the need?
Come on, Louis. He's not really talking about your wife. He's just pointing out that she's got this nice job, but she doesn't even speak English. I mean, what's up with that, Louis? How'd your wife get this nice job and she doesn't even speak English? Does that say Patterson? Is this Patterson, New Jersey? Oh, wow.
But negate the fact that his wife just got a new position.
Yeah.
Went from keyboarding clerk 1, making $35,000, got a new position with a $10,000 pay increase. Doesn't speak English.
Wow.
Bro,
I mean,
Council
well,
President,
Councilman Jackson,
or you
please.
stop him, or I
Please,
stop him.
Councilman Jackson,
Or you
please.
stop him, or I stop him.
Why you have the need?
Everybody mad right now. We got everybody mad, yo. The Latinos pissed off. They're like, why you don't want to march with us? The Africans is mad. Why you don't want to be African no more? Everybody mad, bro. Everybody is mad. This is outrageous. This is outrageous.
It's lazy. You lazy. You lazy. Nobody for you.
Doesn't speak English.
Wow.
Bro,
I mean,
Council
well,
President,
Councilman Jackson,
or you
please.
stop him, or I
Please,
stop him.
Councilman
Or
Jackson,
you
please.
stop him, or I stop him.
Why?
We on their top for real. It's crazy, bro. Putting pressure on everybody. 360 degrees of pressure, bro. I didn't even know you could do that. Just putting pressure on everything.
Why you have the need?
If you don't stop it, I stop it. I don't have no problem.
Council
I respect my wife all the way. I stop him if I have to stop him.
Why you have the need?
I stop him if I have to stop him.
Denigrate that you counsel.
If you don't stop him, I stop him.
It's not degrading. It's
all right.
And big talk, the Democrats did create this whole thing. Like the Democrats kind of they cooked the whole pie wrong. Like I'm saying this crazy. They started this problem by trying to lump all these groups together under one umbrella, and then they effectively have to play one group off of another from time to time in order to like move things forward or whatever. And with Black America, and this is where like Ann Coulter's clip comes in. People might be familiar with Ann Coulter saying how civil rights is because America owes Black people a debt. Not that it owes Mexicans or gays or whatever. It's about Black people, and all these other people have come along and kind of stood under the umbrella of Black civil rights. And so now we've kind of come to a serious boiling point. Like the frog has boiled long enough, and now we notice that this thing ain't what we thought it was, and niggas is unhappy.
All right.
Why you have a need?
It's not
My brother, I'm not going personal on him. I'm not going personal on him. Why he had to pull in my wife in his mouth?
Point of order. Point of order.
What the fuck? Oh shit! Louis just went ham. Hold on, Louis. Chill for a minute, bro. I know you mad. Stop taking it personal, bro. Teach your wife to speak English.
I'm not going personal on him. Why he had to pull in my wife in his mouth?
Point of order. Point of order.
That was him doing the keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. Oh, stop. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm not going personal on him. Why he had to pull in my wife in his mouth?
Point of order. Point of order.
Why you don't get out of here? You are the bullshitter, brother.
Council members.
Listen, my brother, I'm not afraid. I'm holding my fucking gun for you and for this guy over here.
Bro, the ethnic wars are so close to popping off, man. I don't know who can win. We are just on the verge of ethnic calamity. It's just all so interesting right now. I feel like the Joker, all it needs is a little push. Like, seriously, it's really, really kind of getting to the tipping point. You know what's going on in, like, Europe? Like, Europe is kind of lit. They've been protesting and Spain. Let me not say protest. They've been kind of having some disturbance in Spain. Niggas running through the streets going ham. It's all wild. It's all wild. And we kind of have a similar pattern forming in America. It's not as pronounced as it is in Europe, because a lot of what's happening in Europe is really like, it's a combination of the Islamic issue versus just raw African immigrants just running amok. And so the native population is getting very restless over there. And we're kind of headed down that same path in America. We're kind of walking toward it a lot slower than Europe is, but we're walking toward the same thing no matter what. And so, yeah, it's really, it's going to get hot. It's going to get hot. The ethnic battles will intensify. But we have come pretty much to the end of the world of the show today. I got one last video, but it's not all that dope. You know, let's just run it anyway.
How y'all doing? Check this out. Hey, you know what's funny about this African boycott is seeing the Africans crash out. Boy, the real truth come out when things don't go their way. Now, we always knew that they had anti-Black hatred, anti-Black envy, jealousy, everything, right? But since we said we're going to boycott them, now they want to play like they crazy or they don't know what's going on. But we've been telling them, like, listen, man, y'all been playing anti-Black racism. Y'all been very hot.
Let me jump in for a minute. I do not like this term. What's the hell?
All these.
Let me jump in for a minute here. I do not like this term anti-Black. And especially, like, I don't think Africans are anti-Black. Even like if we're specifically talking about Black American, I don't think that's what's happening. Because there's this kind of reflex to call everything anti-Black. Nothing is just automatically supposed to be pro-you. Nobody is supposed to automatically be pro-you. And so to notice that they're not pro-you doesn't make it wrong. And it's like, if you want to be valued by people, you have to establish value in and of itself. And then other people will notice your value. That's literally the simplest formula to how to be liked and make friends and shit, right? I don't know why niggas have such a hard time with that kind of concept, but like, the Africans were never meant to be your brother any more than the white people or the Latinos or the Asians or anything like that. Because look how it is in the ghetto, right? The people in your own neighborhood aren't really your brother, right? It's like, it doesn't really work that way. All value is earned, bro.
Seeing the Africans crash out. Boy, the real truth come out when things don't go their way. Now, we always knew that they had anti-Black hatred, anti-Black envy, jealousy, everything, right? But since we said we're going to boycott them, now they want to play like they crazy or they don't know what's going on. But we've been telling them, like, listen, man, y'all been playing anti-Black racism. Y'all been very hostile, disrespectful. When y'all come over here, y'all delineate from us. Y'all do all these things. But we never said that. We just played past because we had other things going on. But the thing is, I'm trying to figure out what we need them for. You know what I'm saying? Just think about, like, what do we need them for? Like, what have they done for us to be like, we need something from them besides braiding? That's it, besides braiding. Or unless I'm in New York or somewhere, I'm walking the street and they sell it, if they still do this, selling fake CDs, fake purses, fake clothes. Or if you come to Texas, you go to the flea market and they selling fake clothes and stuff like that. Like, that's the only thing that I might need them for. Or I might call an Uber, or I might do a DoorDash. But other than that, what do I need them for? And the audacity.
You know, it's so funny. I literally don't order DoorDash and Uber as like a small protest. It's been, I think it's been a month or so. And then before that, it's been way longer. I forgot what it was. I remember I came home real late and I had to eat something. It was like nothing open. So you know what? Let me just order something and get it out the way because I was starving and there was nothing to cook in the house. But I've been trying to stay on like eating home and if I eat out, I just go get it. I don't like to support that foreign economy. It's like with the chicks selling fruit on a train or whatever. I don't want to support that economy. No, I don't want to buy your chicletas, your chiclets or whatever the hell you're selling. Stop sending your little kid up to me with a tray full of snacks and shit. I don't want to support. I'm good.
People talking about how we not fighting against the white people. Why we picking on Africans? I'm seeing a lot of people, just not Africans saying that, but other people saying that. Talking about, y'all don't do the white man like that. Bro, you know how much pushback we give white people in this country? I don't think people understand that, on how much pushback we gave them people. How we boycotted a lot of things. Man, listen, we boycotted so much. When they told me we boycotted, that black people are boycotting Target, I said, now hold up. God damn, we just boycotted Lululemon. I don't even know what Lululemon is, but they say they boycott Lululemon. I'm like, we boycott something at least twice a month. And it's okay, y'all. It is okay. Y'all will be fine, okay? Y'all will be fine. Don't get upset. Keep in mind, Black Americans, we the only people in the world, the only people in the world that push back against white supremacy. No other group does that. No other group. Everybody else submitted except us. We're going to forever complain about the systematic racism that goes on in America. Forever.
You heard him, right? We're going to complain forever and ever and ever and then ever again. That's crazy when you think about it like that. So that's your plan?
No other group. Everybody else submitted except us. We're going to forever complain about the systematic racism that goes on in America. Forever. So,
forever.
Yeah, that's all I got to say.
Forever. That's just what we do. Forever. Just going to complain forever. Oh, man. I told you the last video wasn't that great. He's just going to complain forever. That's what he's going to do. But he does kind of represent a problem. You know, it's all fun and it's all fun and stuff to, like, you know, gangbang online and you know, everybody has their fun online, but real things have to happen in the real world. Gonna have to start having babies and forming networks and building up your block, and you're gonna have to do the real things, man. Gonna have to do the real things. Oh, damn. I wish I'd have had this earlier. See, now we gotta cross the streams. I try to avoid crossing the streams, but now we got to do it because you guys, you know, I've been streaming all day now, and I've been at this for a while. We were talking about Sydney Sweeney earlier, hashtag white jeans, and now look who's mad at Sydney. Oh, let's get back to this.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
She mad. Listen, she mad. Oh, why y'all mad about her white jeans, bro? I don't know what it is about the white jeans. Everybody in their feelings. It's crazy, bro. What's going on here?
Hoes mad. Hoes mad. Hoes mad. Hoes mad. Hoes mad. Hoes mad.
This is about targeting women of color in the United States of America. Don't tell me, because I didn't get a single apology.
Time has expired.
My life was threatened. Thank you.
Hoes mad. Hoes mad. Hoes mad. Hoes mad. Hoes mad. Hoes mad. Hoes mad.
All right. All right. I gotta get ready for work. I got to go. It's been fun. We've been doing this for a while. I'm putting like a full shift this morning. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Okay, I think I've done my work. I can't do any more.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
I gotta go. You can't keep me here any longer. I've dragged it out way longer than I planned. That first show was totally spur of the moment. I just woke up and said, you know what? We got to talk about white jeans. I'm still going to go buy me a pair of crispy white jeans. We're going to American Eagle later. Going to get us a fresh pair of white jeans. You know, got to support the white jeans movement. But thank y'all so much for watching the show. Been a fun doubleheader. Appreciate all the support. Shout out to all the supporters.
I need that money.
Thank you for all the dollars.
Share your dollar, give me your dollar, share your dollar with me. Come on.
We got to go, people. Thank y'all so much for watching. Have a great day. Have a great evening. We will be back hopefully tomorrow with another show. And I'll catch you later.
Aspiring to be patriarchs like what white men have, that isn't freedom. That isn't going to help anybody. It's certainly not going to help black people.
It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done.